welcome to A Creep Down Under. Welcome to our third episode. For those of you who've been following along, thank you.
Welcome back.
Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to our little slice of the internet, where we are a bunch of nerdy Australians who like to play D&D, and... funny. Just like normal, we're going to start off with any announcements that we've got. So first thing that I would like to announce or say is that if you haven't checked out our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok pages, definitely go have a look. There's a couple of little funny videos on there with descriptions of the characters, a bunch of different things like that. So if you haven't already checked them out, that's pretty much my only announcement. Does anyone have any other announcements they want to announce?
No. Q might be pregnant.
I smacked my finger.
If you haven't already seen our other video, go watch it.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
Please like and subscribe if you like it.
Put those notifications on.
Boom!
Now it's
Hit that bell icon.
Let's get to 2 subscribers at Anal.
When we get to 20 subscribers, I will surgically fix my ears.
For all
surgically
purposes, that is a joke.
I will drink water.
When you guys get in 20 subscribers and everyone be like, she's fake.
Literally.
So that is definitely a great one. Please check out our other videos. If you have stumbled upon this video, you'll actually notice this is part of a playlist. So feel free to go back and have a look at our last videos.
Also, for saying here, why?
Well, people might stumble across it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah.
But it says episode 3.
Shut the fuck up,
Jesse, do you know how YouTube works?
Yes, Jesse.
We promise we love each other. So definitely, if you haven't already, go check them out. The actual the actual playlist that we're part of will show up underneath the video, so you can actually go back and have a little look. You'll notice that our episodes are quite long. Definitely not intended for you to sit down and watch the whole thing in one go. Feel free to break it up and maybe even listen to it as a podcast. I know a couple of people who are doing that at the moment. So yeah, enjoy the media how you want to. But let's start this crazy ride, and I'll get these guys kind of up to date with what happens. And then something that we do as a group, I run around, I basically ask everyone what they remember from last session about from their character's perspective, and a question about their character, which I've got a very interesting one today. So, last session. These guys were at Cragmore Castle, which is a place they've been looking at going for a while because it held a person of interest of them.
I'm going to be honest, it's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a whole year where they've been trying to knock it down. In real life.
In the game, it's been like a month.
In the game, it's been a month.
Yeah.
So, they found the person of interest dead because of a drow. The Veil actually was the one who went in there and saw it all unfold.
Your daddy's a bad daddy.
So what essentially happened is this mysterious drow told the Veil that they know who they are and they can't hide from them, and a little bit of lore was dropped, so I'm not going to spoil that for you. Go back and have a look if you're interested.
Lore was dropped.
It was a lot of lore. And then essentially what happened is this drow tried to escape. Upon getting moonbeamed, it was revealed that this wasn't a drow at all, but it was actually a doppelganger. It was facade of the drow faded and revealed the doppelganger. These guys tried very hard to kill it, which they did succeed to kill it. They were actually trying to capture it. Then they didn't capture it, they killed it instead, because of a really high-powered moonbeam and a hold person spell, which all succeeded. Upon the actual death of this, they realised there was a bunch of hobgoblins and other things coming to the castle where they were, so they fled. All of them fled with whatever they could. Before leaving, however, we did have someone who found a map of a cave system that they're actually trying to look for. So this was a really helpful hint for them. they managed to find this on their way out, and as they were running out of the Cragmore Castle, they looked back to see all these hobgoblins kind of chasing them. They all left and they all ran into the woods and got away from those people. And then, unfortunately, at the very end of the episode, we had a bit of a sad moment where one of our past characters or players had to leave because of danger that he was putting the group into, and he felt like he was not able to do it anymore. So he said his goodbyes, he left, and maybe we'll see him one day, maybe we won't.
We'll shed some tears.
We'll have to just wait and see, and if you follow these guys' journey, you might actually see them as well. So that's caught you guys up to date. So let me run around really quickly and we'll do what we usually do. So we'll start off with Hugh. What do you remember from last episode from your character's perspective?
I remember being told by the raisin that he knew about my family, and I didn't get to expand on that.
I tried my best.
Because someone freaking loves her moonbeam.
I'm just really powerful.
So I just like moons and beams.
I like beaming my moon.
Yeah, I remember Apollo getting hurt. I remember Bulla leaving. I remember the drow.
I don't remember
the
any
sacred brick.
the past
Oh, yes.
sections of the
The
merge
good
together.
sacred brick. That's about it. Oh, and the map, which is my map. I licked it.
Oh.
So it is Mara.
I own its ownership.
Okay.
Can we look at it?
She looked at her.
You can't lick it though. That's
What-
Can I lick it?
Can I lick it?
Yeah, you can do
Oh.
You can lick my map anytime.
Oh my Jesus.
And that's on camera.
I'm paid for that.
I'm always in your titties and I can't lick what you lick.
Oh my
But this
God.
isn't about the map anymore.
That moment where it's like, that's out of context.
It's not weird unless you're a frog.
Oh, okay, so I'll transform into a frog and then stop licking.
That big old time.
If you keep your tongue above the neck.
So,
This follow.
I was.
We're completely sidetracked. Sorry, guys.
Hugh, how many inspiration points do you have?
Ice cream?
What's an inspiration point? One.
Fuck's sake,
won.
that's the one that you used to give us an additional 15 minutes of game.
What's an inspiration to? Which one's a D20? Which one do I roll?
C&D.
What character am I?
Because that will be also, remember you used one last session, so that would have already been taken off, so you still got one left.
That's what she's saying.
Love it! Zanafia,
Yes.
what do you remember from last session?
I was impaled.
I was penetrated.
Yeah, not the good kind. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you. Oh, you know.
Sorry, guys. I was stabbed, and it was not very fun, and I got abandoned by Law. And that was not
Shit, I don't remember anything from last session.
Oh my Zanafia.
I can't remember any of it.
Yeah, I was abandoned.
Dementia.
I'm like, I was here.
But I did heal myself, and I healed Kryla.
You did.
Yes. She
Okay.
Oh, you gave me the cream.
I ate the cream.
That cream's some good
The
ass
cream of the
cream.
frog.
Cream got me from like 7 points to 19.
Yeah.
I got a crash.
You creamed
Remember
up
that
quick.
Fuck, we're really on it today.
I was going to say, God, we're distracting today.
What about day sessions?
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Cream
so,
up, look him up, quick!
Creep him up.
Zanafia, how many inspiration points do you have?
4.
Amazing.
Damn.
Slay.
Perfect. Crayola, what do you remember from last session?
Other than the cream, didn't I run outside at some point to like avoid from the goblins? And then, oh fuck if I know, I almost blocked a doorway. I don't remember much.
You used turn undead.
Oh,
It's
do you know?
okay, Kryla.
Yes.
You were lucid after we had to heal you twice.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brain's fuzzy today.
It's like, what is going on?
Literally.
Okay,
I've
sweet.
awoken, I've forgotten everything.
Crayola, how many inspiration points?
3.
3. Perfect.
Dude, why does it have more than me? Why just
Because we don't spend them.
Just shit.
Bale, what do you remember from last session?
I remember the doppelganger, or the drow turning into a doppelganger, going into the room. There was goblins that started running out of that main area where they were scrawling wanted posters, and then
Sorry.
then they could hear something happen outside, and then the hobgoblins were probably killing them. And they were coming through, and then we closed that hidden doorway, trying to stop them a little bit longer.
Yep.
No one had fallen over on the ball bearings I had put down.
Yeah,
No, no one stepped on them.
Xanathia was struggling to kill a zombie out at the exit, and then I just ran through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's the one I turned undead, isn't it? Like,
I think I used the inspiration point that turn as well to do something.
I think you did too. How many inspiration points do you have left?
I think I've got one.
You have one. Exactly. Good job. I was like, how many do you have left? Good job.
you're not the only one in the one.
Elwyn,
Yes.
They had one.
what do you remember from last session?
One, two.
Evelyn's
My brain
notes
not-
say,
My brain a bit.
mooned beamed, pretty dark elf, then
Mooned
it turned
dark.
into icky alien creature.
Icky alien.
Boar abandons Evelyn.
Just that one.
Not the whole group. Just the
No, he was supposed to protect me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was he actually?
Yeah.
What? There's war. Hello, Law Drop.
It's okay, Elowen, I'll protect you.
I love it.
Bad drug.
Oh, after you abandoned me.
Oh!
Dramatic.
I don't remember.
Snuffy's like, that's not my fault, alright? I don't remember it.
Amnesia.
It does not count.
Really?
How many inspiration points do you have?
One.
Perfect.
Uno.
Okay.
Oh no!
So, now that we've done that, we will bring ourselves back in. So, let's try and see how this chaos is going to go today. However, before we do that...
Did she knock the cat the flower?
No, she asked if it wanted lipstick.
What?
Sorry, I'm distracting everyone.
What's
Sorry,
going
Luna.
on? What's happening? Anyway,
What's going on? You know something?
Yeah, you'll just have to watch the
It's
video.
Crazy Frog back to left.
Say that.
So, now that we've done that, let's bring us all back in and bring us into the world, into characters.
Evelyn.
We'll start channeling our less chaotic selves and more of our actual well-rounded characters.
Well-rounded?
Well,
You call me fat?
You can't. She's got some melon. Well-rounded. Welcome back.
Please fuck up.
Anyway.
today.
You get clobbered in the back of the head by someone.
Just to set the scene, you guys are currently standing in the woods in the middle of the night. I'm about to change the But you guys are standing in the woods in the middle of the night because it is currently, just to put in perspective, you guys have just said goodbye to Boar. So, you guys are about another hour away from the cart at this point, and it is night time. Like it is actual night. You're actually hearing those forest. You're hearing those forest noises, especially at night. You know those types of.
It sounds a lot
Can
like
I
Celtic music.
It does
conjure
sound.
my cat?
What did you say, Laura?
Can I conjure my cat?
Yeah, he is at the cart, isn't he still?
I know.
Yeah. So you want to just bring him forth?
Yeah, I just want to be like, wait, hang on.
You guys sit there for a moment as Zanafia kind of gets down onto the floor. Is like,
Tell your cat, I said,
Tell your cousin. Yeah.
and what you do for a moment, you don't see or hear anything, and then all of a sudden you hear this as it just basically almost appears from a bush, and it's this black cat that just kind of stumbles out.
Okay, good. I'm just on edge. I'm just kidding.
Shit.
What's your cat called?
Could you imagine if that's actually what happened?
I don't know. I haven't named it yet.
So you
Twinkle toes.
Twinkled.
Oh wow.
It named itself.
You guys see it. It kind of comes up to your leg and it starts purring as it.
I crouch down on my knees so it can jump on my knees, and I scoop it up so it's just I'm holding it.
Yep.
I think,
And I'm scratching under its chin, and it's purring.
I think I'm just gonna somberly start walking to the cart.
How far is the cart?
It's about an hour from where you are at the moment.
Let's head there.
Whilst everyone's doing it, can I perception check?
Oh,
Yeah, of course you can.
shit, she's on the ball today. My brain is not working.
You guys keep doing
Do you guys?
That's the wrong dice, babes.
Do you guys want to go back
So I'm
to
the triangles.
the castle? Do you want to
It's the
leave
big
no
one.
stone unturned?
Big blue
No.
one.
No?
I don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back?
The big blue one.
God, because I rolled a 3.
Anyone want to go back to the castle?
No.
I think
Do you wanna go back to the castle?
Not particularly.
I'll turn
Neither
around.
way.
Yeah, I was like, I think we should long rest and then go back.
If anything,
You
yes.
reckon we should go back?
I don't want
You want to go back? Is that after?
I think we should go to Phandelver.
What would Thor do?
Don't think he left us.
I wanted to, like,
He would leave us.
outside.
Abandon us.
He would leave us and never return.
What is your perception check?
22.
22.
Damn.
Secrets.
Fuckers!
Oh,
I'm whispering to you now.
fuck you, audience.
She's getting sequel secrets. Fucking
You'll be
shit.
Secret squirrels.
Yeah, she's getting secrets.
Does the
If I
rain?
listen real close, I can hear what's
No, I
being said.
don't think we should go back.
No, we shouldn't go back. There's no need to go back. Other than
I mean,
metagaming.
there is a need for XP.
Yeah, but that's metagaming.
Metagaming.
Because we got told we could go back if we wanted to.
You guys missed out on some really sick loot. Just
Literally.
Yeah, I'm with the veil on this one.
See?
What'd you learn? What'd you perceive?
What?
What'd you tell the audience to fuck themselves for?
I don't know.
You
What
don't
could that
know.
be?
I don't know.
Did you lose your memory like me? What the hell?
Do I get just like a weird feeling? Does a feeling just like wash over me?
It does.
Do you sound funny
So
there?
the feeling washes over you. What I told you happens, and then the feeling washes over you, and then yeah,
George,
yeah.
can I also make a perception check?
Of course you can.
Can I make a perception check on Hugh to see
Oh!
if she's... If I
I like an
heard...
insight check.
Yeah, an insight.
Yeah, go for it.
I think
I'm
Ellen's too busy looking at the ground.
I'm
Walking
gonna
back to the
stare
car.
at a tree and be like, hi. You're need to go.
What you see, Xanathia, as you look around, you notice a few, like this is the night time in the forest.
Yeah.
All of you would know that that is a bad time to be
No, no,
stuck
we're out
in
at
the
night.
middle of the forest. This is where all the deadliest creatures come out at night. You have really high levels of monsters and enemies that come out at night.
Yeah.
So being in the forest is not the best place, but also it is just kind of how it is.
Bless you.
Especially if you're stealthy and you're like careful, you'll know that you'll be fine. However, what you do see when you look around, you see some of the trees that kind of continue up. You see the rivers and the streams that kind of come through the forest. You see things moving in the distance, but from your perspective, you see a lot of like animals and creatures moving far, far in the distance, and you hear the rustling of the wind and the noises of the forest.
Can I look through my familiar's eyes and send it 100 feet to just to do like an additional sort of perception?
Yep.
Awesome.
I rolled a 23.
Do I have to
Your
use my
insight?
cat or if it's hang on, I've got a question.
Hold on, Laura. Vale rolled.
I never get secrets.
What was your question though?
You just got a secret.
My question is, am I adding my cat's is it
Perception.
like perception or is it mine because it's through my eyes?
It's through your cat's eyes, so you add your cat's perception, because it's still all of that.
I have to
Secrets.
look up my cat stats.
Do you see what I mean?
Oh.
No.
I look at Hugh for a brief moment.
I'm a bit like
Capture a glimpse of something. Are you all right?
Okay.
I don't know. I think so. I think I'm just a bit thrown off.
Okay.
Alright, my cat has a +1 wisdom.
Okay. So roll, and then just hold off for 1 second, and I'll ask you what your roll is in a minute. So.
Oh, it's alright. Okay.
Just need to have a look.
So roll the nat 20.
Alright.
I've also got a question for DM.
Were you talking?
Were you chitter-chattering? Scroll business. Oh.
Has Laura finished? Have you finished?
So I said to hold.
I did roll.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna hold off on that for a second, finish this, and then I'm gonna go back to that.
I've got a question for you.
It's gonna take time for the cat roll to go up.
Ooh. Scroll business to the DM.
So many secrets.
I know. I'm just staring at the tree. I'm like, you're new here.
The Veil really wants to go back to Cragmore and get some loot.
I've never seen you here before. You're new.
I do want loot, but I think we
Can
should
I just start?
probably get to a cart and rest up for the night.
I think we need rest.
That's an
100%.
idea.
I just wanted to check our surroundings before we proceed.
Did you finish your conversation?
Elwyn's not looking, she's just walking ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, as I see Elwyn, I sort of look to Hugh and
I'm staring at a tree. I'm like, you're new here.
I think we should stay together, and I get my crossbow out and I reload it, just have it ready.
Yep.
While,
What was your roll?
hang on, while I am casting that to use like my eyes and everything, because then I can't see my own surroundings, I'm gonna grab Hugh's arm and be like, I'm not gonna be able to see through my own eyes.
Okay. Not a worries. So you send me cat. What you feel as your cat's moving, what you see is you see Hugh start walking towards something in the tree line, and you feel her start pulling you since you're holding on to her. But you can't. You've already casted the spell, so you're kind of currently now seeing through the cat's
I'm
eyes.
just having to deal with it.
Can I? Is there anyone else around me?
The whole group's standing there staring at you.
Can I get Craella? Can I just gently pass Xenofi's hand to Craella? I just need to take a little
I'm
bit.
staring at a tree.
You're walking with us.
Am I? I'm staring
I
at a
want you
tree.
to have like a purpose because you're so zoned out. So
No one has told me that we're moving. No, everyone's just started walking.
I'm walking to you.
We're walking to the
Ah.
His hand in your hand.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm following.
We're walking back to the cart, and then I'm
I'll
just
go back to
gonna,
cart.
as everyone's walking, I'm gonna. Is Zen's cat? Is your cat near me?
No, the cat's 100 feet in the
Oh,
distance
okay.
now. It would get there now. So what? Do you want to make a perception check as your cat, or we've already done that?
It was a natural one.
Oh.
Amazing. So the cat gets there, and what you see through its eyes is you see this like
Licking its nuts.
rounds. And you see this like forage, and you're like, what is that? And you realize it's because it's like doing one of those like. And it's like
It's really full and just like dropped it. Yeah.
and you're just seeing like this
Check
wisps of like the sky and the tree line.
Oh, your cat's having a good time.
That's funny. I love it.
I'm just gonna, because obviously it's distracted and it's doing its thing, I'm just gonna pull it back.
Yeah.
Because I would like to keep it on me.
Amazing. So you guys will start moving towards the cart. What's your passive perceptions? Are you sneaking away from the group, or are you just walking away?
Just kind
My
of
passive
just
perception is
gently
15.
walking away.
If she's gonna be walking away, I'm gonna tag along with her.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
Elwyn's too distracted.
Everyone's like,
Hugh, where are you
No,
going?
she's like sad
just-
looking at the ground.
Aww.
I just want to go look at something real quick. But don't worry, I'll be fine.
No, I'm coming with you.
Are you sure? I'm fine. I've got Apollo.
It doesn't do
I'm-
diddly shit.
He
Literally.
does the best he can, Element.
He's a scratch upon his nose.
Okay, so you three start moving back to the cart. You two start heading off in this conversation that he was like, no, I'm fine. You're like, I'm coming with you.
Can I ask you though, just trail back a little bit.
What's that?
Maybe be a little bit unseen if you can. I just want to test something out.
Well, while she's testing out something, be like, okay, and then I'm gonna roll a stealth check, and
He trips over a rock.
25. How big are the trees?
The trees are, at this part of the forest, they're not that
That's all
tall
different.
because you guys aren't that far away from the clearing where Craggle Castle was. So as the clearing kind of goes into the tree line, the trees are small and then they get bigger and bigger as you kind of get deeper into the woods. So you are deep in the woods, but you're not so deep in the woods where the trees are just like, you can't see the top of them. They're tall, but
Can I climb a tree and go tree to tree?
you can definitely give it a go.
Don't do it.
Well, if my intuition tells me I can't, I won't do it. But
Okay, you look at the tree, you can see there would be a way that you could climb it. So you could do it.
if I can sort of look up and go, I can't easily climb from limb to limb because
Yeah.
they're not overgrown, I won't do it.
Gotcha. So they're a lot taller than like limb to limb. You can't just like.
Yeah.
It would take a little bit of an actual climbing skill to get up there. Like it is possible, but it's probably not something that you would look at and go, oh, that's super easy to do. So yeah. So you probably wouldn't look at the tree and go, I'm gonna climb that.
Keep in mind, I do have a climbing speed.
You do
as
have a
movement
climbing speed.
But I rolled a 25 on sneak, so I'm going to sneak and follow her.
Okay, amazing.
Can I cast Speak to Animals?
Ooh.
You can indeed.
Can I tell Apollo to go back to the group? What did you just do?
Wait, you're casting Speak to Animals?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be your last spell slot for the day.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So then, we're back to long rest. How much you need?
Primeval awareness.
Oh.
No, because he's not like there's a squirrel, that's a fae. Come on, primeval awareness.
Depends on what you're primeval awarenessing. You choose what you are sensing for.
Tree.
Okay. Alright, I've already I'm speaking to animals.
Okay, so you, from a distance, you see Hugh. She kind of stops for a moment. She holds herself and she just casts the spell, and all of a sudden she's. And what you start hearing is all, like, from what was just normal night noises, turns into like this massive amount of chattering.
Oh,
So where
you
you
can hear
are
the
at the
entire
moment, you can hear all these different things going on. It seems like you've walked into a tavern and you're just hearing all these different types of conversations
Can I
happening.
focus in a little bit and not like block
Block
them
some of it
out
out.
a little bit and kind of focus on what I want to listen to.
You can definitely make a
Do I get like another roll because I'm in the woods, the forest? Sorry, that's my
You get,
advantage.
advantage on what do you get? What do you actually get?
Everything.
When you're making intelligence or wisdom related checks,
That's
you have
intelligence then.
terrain. You have advantage. So
Let's say there is an animal traveling.
19.
Why'd you have that twice?
Because I get
advantage.
Did you just hear the conversation you
No.
just had?
No. Tree, remember?
20.
Okay, so you focus in and you hear a couple of different voices that are, from what you gather, really high pitched. Some of them, some are really deep. Some are, so you can kind of go through and you're kind of going, okay, that would be a squirrel, that would be a frog, that would be a bird. And then like general, like you're hearing like them talk to each other in this type of sense of like,
What do they say?
one is just being like, food, food, food. And another one is basically sitting there going, quick, go, quick, go.
That's so cute.
So you're hearing all these different woodland noises that you would normally hear, because the forest is extremely active at the moment because it is nighttime, but it's only just gone night. So you're hearing all these different noises around you. You're hearing fireflies. You're hearing all these birds starting to like get ready to settle in for the night. What you do here?
Can I quickly turn to Apollo and I'm gonna like say to Apollo, stay with me, be alert, and like just keep checking surroundings, keep looking at surroundings. Just be on guard.
Okay.
But
So
cautious.
the more you walk into the forest,
Be quiet. I'm gonna tell him. Be quiet.
just so you guys are aware as to what's happening, Alwyn, Cryella, and Xanafia are walking in one direction, and the Veil of you have just gone off into like this side direction. So you guys are now doing this from each other.
Okay.
Okay.
When the cat comes back, I kind of want it to be like it's like the eyes that get sucked back into my own head.
Yep.
And I feel like I would be a bit dizzy after the cat was just rolling around, so I'm just gonna be like, oh, alright. And just thank Crayola, and then I want to go to Elwyn.
Okay, not a worries. So, with you guys, because I'll come back to what you guys are doing in just a second, Vale and Hugh, the more that you guys walk out, the more you're getting an uneasy feeling. The further distance away from the group you're going, the deeper into the forest you're going, the more of this unsettlingness starts coming into you. The voices that you hear start fading as you're walking past all these things.
Do I
and
hear
then
any
it fades
voices?
into nothing. Pardon?
Do I hear?
She's got animals.
She's speaking to animals at the moment. That's why she's hearing all the animals speaking.
I'm so invested. Why not?
Is there any animals around me that I can kind of be like, there's someone here?
You don't see any animals because at this point of the night they're all trying to hide and they're all trying to make sure themselves not to see.
I can see in the dark in the woods, right?
No.
I can see better.
There's a little bit of moonlight coming in, so you would have, it wouldn't be pitch black, so you will see a little bit, but you're not good with, you don't have dark vision.
Okay.
Which is so weird. What they do in the next
Is doing
one?
the next one.
Okay. Can I do another check?
Sure. While you do that, Vale, are you doing anything or are you just sneaking behind?
I'm just trying to sneak, follow her. If anything comes out to attack her or myself, I'm going to fire my crossbow, or if I see anything dangerous. So I'm going to ready an action if anything were to attack.
This whole time now, I haven't looked at Vale. Because I don't want to give away that he's there. So I haven't looked at Vale.
Okay. So, what was your perception check?
21.
21. So, what you end up starting to hear is what sounds like... It sounds like this... It sounds like wind. But then the wind turns into this... And you hear this whisper starting to drift on the wind. And it flashes through your ears. You don't hear anything. But you are hearing this voice that's starting to fill. And it's this drawing sense that you're starting to kind of like feel like you want to investigate what is going on.
Can I whisper that? Who are you? Just really gently. Who are you?
This part of the woods, when you start speaking, you hear this, who are you? Who are you? That whispers on the wind, and it repeats exactly what you're saying. And it, like, basically wisps through the wind off into
It's like cups, you know, the cups and the string.
Yes.
Actually made my heart like
We jumped from you. Fucking hell.
I love it.
so immersed and you just
Yeah, we were all like, and you're like,
me like
It's not your fault.
it was just that the iPad was loud and we're like, oh!
It's not your fault.
like you just made us jump.
It's like when you're in the middle of a horror movie and you're like,
Sorry, guys.
No, you're
No,
fine.
okay.
So,
Love your Paco.
Love it. Okay.
what you feel like you want is you feel like there's drawing sense towards whatever it is in the distance.
Okay, I'm gonna look down at Apollo and I'm just gonna scratch him and I'm just gonna kind of see what he's thinking. And then at this point, I'm gonna do a bit of just a slow 360 in the spot. I'm
Okay.
just looking.
Just
you
stands in a circle.
Can I roll perception to check
Yes.
to see if I,
50 cast of 30.
yeah, if I heard anything or?
you can 100%.
Whilst he's doing that, because I haven't been watching where Val is at all. I don't see him, right?
No, you don't.
Natural one.
Oh, you hear shit. You hear.
Like legit, like squirrel pooping.
No, so you don't
You're just
hear.
like,
You hear what you say because you're not that far away from her. You would hear her say,
cute.
"Who are you?"
Yeah.
So you can gather enough information that she's seemingly talking to someone.
Yeah.
You.
Can I, as I'm doing this, the turn though, can I like subtly kind of scratch my lip? I don't know where he is, but can I scratch my lip and just be like, just go, shh. But I don't make a noise.
You both get this uneasy sense, this almost dread that washes over you because you are in the middle of the forest and the noises almost go extremely quiet to the point where you basically can't hear any woodland noises in the rest of the forest except for a couple of little moments.
But can you do that sense thing that you did, where you're sensing different creatures?
I can't. I'm
She
like,
just cast her last spell.
that's what I wanted to do.
Why'd you use it?
Because I thought maybe I could talk to something to help me.
So,
Zoinks, Scoob.
Zoinks.
I'm gonna, can I just start slowly, can I put my head out a little bit, start slowly walking, like, again, who are you? I'm gonna be a bit on guard this time, but am I being like drawn to it, like a little bit
Yeah.
hypnotized?
you are being very much a little bit hypnotized. You're almost like not in control of your own body and thoughts at the moment. What you actually start seeing is you see Apollo start digging his paws in and grab your jacket and start pulling it back, but you don't even realize yourself. Your feet are still walking forward.
Do I have some sense of reality at this point?
You have a sense of reality, but you haven't realized that your feet are still walking forward and they have not really stopped.
How far are we from them now?
You guys are about 150 feet away from each other as
Holy
you guys have gone
crap.
off in different directions.
So there's no way
I'm
to
going to
know.
pause you two there for a second and go back to the three of you. What are you three doing?
How far away is it?
So I've caught up with Elowen,
Yep,
and I'm just gonna check in on her.
yep.
You okay?
Not really.
Is it war?
Yeah, I just feel abandoned
Oh.
again.
I'm really sorry.
Oh,
It's okay. I'll get over it.
is there a head?
I always do.
Like the out in front of me.
Is this like? Do you feel there's a particular reason why you're so sad that Ball particularly has gone?
I feel like Ball was my last tether to Saloon. Last hope
Saloon?
to hold on to her. And yeah, I just feel like I've given up on her.
That's actually upsetting.
I'm gonna feel really upset because I obviously
Hold up one
I'm
second. Just hold up 1 second.
I'm gonna feel really sad because obviously I'm also tied to Saloon, and as someone who's become, or like Elowen's become very, very important to me, so I'm gonna feel a little bit sad by that comment. I'm just gonna kind of look down and just be a little bit sad, but I'm just gonna comfort her. I'm gonna be like, you know, you're not alone. You do have other people that you can rely on. And I think instinctively I wanna blossom a flower in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Can it be a blue flower?
Should be, can totally be a blue flower.
can it glow a little bit? Like just sort of just, like can it be a bright blue flower that when the light hits it looks really bright?
Yeah, so you kind of put your hands out and it kind of blossoms from your actual hand
I just want it to be in my fingertips, yeah. And then I want to pick it and I want to like just tuck it behind her hair and just be like, I'm always here for you. No matter what happens, I care about you. And when we figure out what happens with your past, I will be there.
Aww.
Thank you, but I think it's realizing that others have been there more for me than she has.
Saloon. Do you feel like you're turning your back on her?
I feel like she did that to me.
Is she aware? Did we tell her about what Malil told us?
Yeah, you guys all spoke about it, I'm pretty sure, didn't you?
I don't think they told me because I then meditated to Charlotte straight away.
True, actually.
Oh,
So
and then
I
you
don't
just
think
straight
that's the
So she
case.
doesn't know?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna take this time to tell her what happened. I'll be like, honestly, I can see what you mean about feeling that loss of connection or feeling like she's not there for you. However, and I'm gonna relay all of the events of that praying session and la la la, this and the other.
Yep.
Saloon is actually bound and trapped, and that's why we can't reach her. Yada yada.
Yep. What are you doing while that's all going on, Crayola?
I am listening to them like from a little bit further back and
Yep.
just feel like this is playing in my head. Like
Yep.
physically in game, I feel like this is playing in my head and it's inspiring me. I'll come back to you on that.
Okay. I love it. So after that conversation takes place, I'm going to switch back to Hugh and Vale.
I almost got emotional.
I'm emotional with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, material.
Was it-
Don't cry.
I won't be the first break.
So, very two very different scenes
Yeah.
playing out right now.
Love it. It's like a
And
TV
you
show.
guys are literally so that you guys are still walking in these directions. So the 150 feet gap is getting to 160, 70. And it's getting further and further. Apollo is literally trying to now pull you back. The more, and you're starting to really lose control. You're seeing Apollo trying to pull Hugh back, but Hugh basically ignoring it and continuing to walk forward.
I talk to Apollo still.
Yes.
I'm just gonna very calmly, because I feel like I'm in a trance, so I'm not gonna be freaking out or anything. I'm just gonna again scratch his head. Will I still have some consciousness of like what's happening?
You have consciousness.
Yeah. I'm just gonna scratch him and I'm gonna be like, it's okay, you are safe. I'm just gonna say that really gently. I'm not gonna add into it more because I don't want to like
Yep.
give anything away, but I'm just gonna scratch him and I'm like, it's okay. Whatever happens, you are safe. And then I'm just gonna
Am I allowed to make another perception check in the direction in which she's trying to?
100% you can. You can point your perception check. The DC, if you point your perception check just going forward in general, for everyone, if you go, can I perception this specifically, the DC for whatever you're trying to hit lowers. So, because you're specifically seeking something out.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just something that I've like kind of homebrewed on my end. The logic behind it is that if you're aware of something and you're trying to specifically look for it, you're going to be able to find it more likely than if you're just genuinely looking around.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty good, pretty good.
you're like, yeah, sounds good.
Perception. I'm gonna choose a different dice now.
Same. So uneasy. I was like emotional.
Unnatural 20.
Scared.
Unnatural?
Yes.
I was going to say natural? Okay, you look off in the distance.
Dirty 20.
And you specifically start staring, and what you do see for a moment is a flash of red eyes from behind a tree. And you see a hand, a mystical hand that just appears out and then points at Hugh and does this. And you can see Hugh, she's kind of basically just stepping, and she's like, no, it's okay. And Apollo is now like digging, and you have been like, no, but it's fine. He's like, and he's strength to strength trying to pull you back. But he also doesn't want to hurt you, so he's not giving you enough strength to actually pull you back.
Can I do anything on Apollo's side?
No. Yes.
I'm going, as soon as I see the eyes and the mystical hand,
Yep.
I'm going to, I see both things and I'm like, so I'm going to fire my crossbow directly at
Yep.
these red orbs in the,
Okay.
in the darkness.
Slept.
Yep.
That's why it crowds a little delulu.
Tree.
If you're gonna roll initiative, I'm gonna use that feed's ability to fire the bow and then do another thing.
Okay, I wasn't going to roll initiative
Yeah.
because of I wanted to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Because what you see is the flash of red eyes, but then they dissipate. So this creature you can't actually see properly. You see it for a second,
Yeah.
and then it dissipates. So it's like almost invisible, but it kind of becomes like mist. The hand comes out and does this, and then dissipates.
Alright,
from
well,
the
I'm
mist.
still gonna, okay, well, I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna
Yep, you can still totally go for
So
it. I
I-
wasn't going to roll initiative though, but I will allow you to use your feature as if it was initiative, because
do. Yeah. So
Why not?
I'm gonna fire the bow. Does a 14 hit?
no, it misses.
The misses. But as I fire off in the distance, how close is Hugh in front of me?
So Hugh is probably about 25 feet in front of you. You're behind a tree.
Yep.
I would assume that you're kind of like sneaking behind trees as you're like darting behind them. Now, Hugh's about 25 feet. The actual thing that you saw was probably a good solid, just under 60 feet from where you are currently.
Yeah. Okay, and then as I fire that, I'm going to use a reaction to make a.
You interrupt the arrow.
No, sorry. I'm going to use my action to, right in front of Hugh, there'll be this sort of grey, black, inky mist that'll just envelop right in front of her, and then there'll just be this humanoid form, and it'll make a shape, and it just turns into the veil, and then it brings colour to it, and it obscures her vision, and I put my hand right in front of her.
Yep. Okay, so it does obscure the vision, is that what it says? Okay, perfect. The second you're walking and you're feeling so calm about it, this black mist appears and it turns into this like shadowy figure. It kind of for a second is just this black outline of a shadow, and then it morphs and you see the face of Vale, and then it just puts its hand out. It doesn't say anything, it just puts its hand out like this. The second it appears, you for a second, and what you see is as Hugh's doing one of these ones, she turns back for a second at you, and you see this flash across her eyes, and then you now have full control of everything. You get this immense fear that washes over you, and you are now terrified of whatever the hell has just happened, and you want to run.
Okay, am I kind of frozen in spot run?
No, as in like flight run type thing. Like you are like, what the fuck? Like you all of a sudden get this jolt back, and you're like,
Okay, I feel like Hugo will start panicking, and then like grab Apollo and like start backing up, but like running backwards a little bit, like
Yep.
just surveying, just like looking.
yep,
Can I check as I'm doing
yep.
that? 15?
15. So what you do see, you see the black, like it's like this like shimmering like mist of a veil,
The black
and it's
spider.
just sitting there like this.
Just like one of those balloon men. Do I know that that's not Vale? Or can I reach out the Vale? Like, can I grab him? But we need to run. Will I walk towards it and
Sorry, you want me to?
You can if you want, yeah.
Yeah. So as you reach out, the hand just passes through the image, but it moves. It's like stop, and it's like pointing towards the tree where I'm at.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go.
So,
and then like, Vale, run! And then
yeah.
You scream that?
Oh god.
cannon. Yes.
So much for being stealthy.
Oh,
Okay.
he's
So, you. I need to figure out what.
Can I
is
take
gonna
that
happen
back?
here. Pardon?
Can I see that?
No.
I get silence. I'm like,
So, you say run. Now, the second you say run is what you start realizing becomes a moment. I need you guys. Are you running with her? Or are you staying
I will let her run ahead,
Okay.
and then when she's ahead, then I will start running.
Okay. I'm going to do. So, you have about 150 feet to get to the group. I need you to make a couple of stringent checks now to see how well you do.
God, are we getting
So,
chased?
you need to now make a dexterity saving throw.
Just come back to us.
Is that one?
Are you heading in the direction of the group?
I'm gonna say, because we went this way, right? I'm just gonna assume. Would I just assume to run just a straight left? I wouldn't run back, would I?
I don't know, what would you do?
I think I would dart sideways.
You would dart from the direction you came, or like the direction you feel like the group would have been heading?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
I would dart back because I feel like they wouldn't be able to see
She's
me.
gonna fucking bring this thing to us.
Oh yeah,
She
they
needs to.
We can rest.
Make a
Fucking
dexterity.
T-Rex in
Make
the
a
forest.
dexterity saving throw.
It's a dinosaur.
10.
She gets advantage on dex stuff, doesn't she?
You get an advantage on.
What's dexterity?
Wait, was it 10 in total? You should have like a +6 for dexterity, shouldn't you?
It's 3.
Oh, okay. So it was 10 in total?
Yeah.
No,
that?
you don't get advantage on dexterity.
What sort of ranger are you?
Shit one.
But do you
It's like a
go in
shit.
forests and
Yeah,
stuff?
forest is her favorite terrain, but it's advantage on intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah. Wouldn't she intuitively know which sort of way to go?
She can't get lost, but difficult terrain has no effect on her. And she just has advantage being stealthy and all that type of stuff, so there's not really anything else. So 10. As you're running, you kind of start running up a hill where all these roots are like that. You essentially go and you catch your foot on one of the roots, but you manage to catch yourself just before you fall, and you keep going. So, Vale, are you now following?
Yes.
Okay, both of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Are we getting chased? Horrible.
You know what? You brought it on yourself.
8.
Add your inspo to that.
I can't believe she's about to bring this shit to us.
17.
No, inspo you roll a d6.
Okay, you roll a d6 if you would like to use your inspo.
This is right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or is it a d4 or a d6?
d6.
Okay.
Oh shit, is that? Oh, that's a 6. Okay, +6. I was like, is that a 9? There's a 6.
So that is 14,
Okay.
and you got 17, correct?
Yes.
Right, you guys are running, and for a moment you see as the trees kind of start almost bleeding with sap, and you for a moment have this voice that whispers into your head, "No! Stop!" But then it dissipates, and you guys keep going. So,
Do we?
you guys don't. It enters their voice as this
No,
whisper.
I mean, did we hear Hugh say,
They're
"Right"?
still about 100 feet away from you, so no. Last but not least, make your final dexterity.
Come on, just stop rolling my dog
Me
shit.
as well.
Both of you.
What was that?
What was yours?
What was that? You both rolled like dog shit.
Sorry.
11.
Totally out of it then.
17.
Oh,
17. So, you guys start running. What you both do see is these tree roots. And they come out and they start going like this. You manage to kind of weave and dodge through them. Vale gets grabbed on the legs by one and face plants the floor, and you hear as you look back, you see him, and as the roots are like.
Can I go back?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going back. Or grabbing him.
Okay, make a strength check. I won't you because I'm assuming you willingly will go with her.
Yes.
16.
Nope.
Okay, so you manage to quick and as the roots kind of come out of the ground a little bit, and then one's attached to your leg. The actual roots that are like going like this, as soon as you pull one out, they all die back down, and you are now free to keep going.
Yeah.
What you do see though, as you're getting up and you both start look back and you run, you see this flash of eyes and this magical through the whisper of the woods. And then you see the eyes and they fade. And as you guys keep running, the three of you who are casually having this heart-to-heart moment, you just see the two of them run out of this bush.
Three?
And Apollo coming behind you. So the two of
Yeah,
you,
that's-
and they literally almost run smack.
Are you gonna
into
kill us?
guys having this
do I
moment.
just like turn and look at the woods?
Jaws.
Yeah.
Can I instinctively use a cantrip to cast Blade Ward to prevent them from running into me? I
Yeah.
cast. Okay.
Sure can.
It just rebounds like rubber.
Pushes us back into the
Yeah.
So it says you extend your hand and trace the sigil of warding in the air until the end of your next turn. You have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, whatever
Yeah.
attacks. It's just one action. The range is self, and it's just one round. It doesn't have actually. It looks like it's not an actual.
No. Yeah, exactly. So it basically appears in front of you as a defense, and then you just as you see this literally shimmer of a shield just appear in front of Xanathia. It's like this see-through shield that literally appears. You both run into it, and you are all officially now back together.
Are you guys alright? What the fuck?
Look at Panda. I'm just gonna have a ventilate.
I just look out to the woods.
I'm gonna go to Q and pat her back because I think she's choking.
So we scared it away.
Well, I don't think anyone had anything.
No, we did.
You don't know. You just so all Elwyn is aware of is that these two have now come running back, hyperventilating from that direction.
Did it get scared away? Oh,
As I like come through it as well, you quickly, I conjure up that image of myself beside me. Sort of just looks like it just like is in me, and then it sort of just comes out. But at the same time, I'm just like, there is something.
are you okay?
In
What
these
happened?
woods.
I'm patting your back, Q.
It's okay. You're with us now.
Eyes are wearing her.
I hold her on the shoulders. And I
I'm gonna
cast
give her a
guidance.
really big hug. I'm gonna snuggle right into her.
Come
I'm
down.
gonna like almost clench onto Xanathia, like
Yeah, so I'm
borderline
giving her
almost
a really big
hurt
hug, and I'm gonna like use like my little maternal instincts and just like rub her head, reach up to rub her head because she's taller than me. Like,
My dragon is.
it's okay, look here, it's alright.
What
I'm gonna
happened?
keep rubbing her head and her back while I'm hugging her.
I'm gonna start. Can I start just like pushing? I'm gonna look at Vale and then just start pushing Xanathia.
Ooh.
I'm gonna like get her arms off me, and I'm gonna start pushing Xanathia, and I'm gonna look at Vale.
Oh, Xanathia off you.
Just gonna not off her, just pushing her towards like where we need to leave.
Oh.
There's nothing here.
And I'm like as well. I'm like, we need to get out of here.
Alright, relax. What's going on? There's nothing here.
She was entranced by something. I was following her, and there was red eyes
Where?
where we were.
There's nothing here.
I'm just gonna be like,
Here there isn't.
I'm still like trying to catch my breath and like calm myself down, but I'm back from a panic attack.
Is there like any marks on my leg from that tree root that had grappled me?
Yeah, there would be like a scratch around your ankle where it grappled you, but it wouldn't be much more of that because you weren't down for super, super long. Like, it was essentially like a very quick boom, and then
It's like
she
you
was
just
just
fell over and grazed yourself.
Yeah, very much so. There's like a little bit of a scrape on your knee and stuff, really.
I got a boo boo on my knee.
We can walk and talk.
Can I just run?
Just hold my hand.
Ellen!
Just hold my hand.
Ellen! Run!
Okay, we're gonna start running.
Okay, we just run. I'm scared. I get scared of you.
Yeah, we're kind of terrified.
Because I'm in the back, can I spin around and look behind me and see if anything's following us?
As we're running.
Yeah, of course you can. So as you turn back and look, you see off into the distance, you see just black, and you basically see the woods now with just the moonlight coming through. And after everything you just heard, you kind of for a moment you look back, and you're like, huh. You don't really see
Can I
anything.
cast detect evil and good?
You can.
I'm thinking today. My brain is waking up.
Damn.
No more trees for me.
Do you have sense like creatures or stuff? Or
This is the best I have at the moment because I haven't changed my
Are
spells.
you looking back and starting to move with the group, or are you staying where you are?
I'm standing put, where I was, when Vale and Hugh crashed back into us. I'm staying where we were. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So this says,
Daddy
so it's duration.
Yep.
For the duration, you know if there is. What the hell? What is that? I've never heard that in my life. AB. Thank you. Celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically these words today.
Brain
Consecrated?
isn't all the way on.
No, it's not fully on. Or
it's
desecrated.
on.
It's on, it's on. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. And it's range of self.
So, you stop for a moment, you plant your feet, you put your hands on an X motion on you, and what you guys, as you guys are running, you hear this boom coming
Start
from
blowing.
Crayola. You don't
I
start
don't know how far
blowing,
away.
but what you see is this radiation, radiating from you, like this pulsing,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
and it becomes this invisible barrier that you guys can see as it's pulsing out from you, and it just spreads and spreads and spreads to 30 feet around you. As you're running, you feel 2 Fae beings about 25 feet in the direction of where the group is running, and then they kind of the more you stop and for a second and just concentrate, you see the Fae beings kind of get out of your range of spell as you can kind of see the group still going. You feel
How can I see the group if I face my feet?
as in in the direction.
Gotcha. It's like a radar.
You also feel a lot of fiend energy coming from just on the
I was gonna say, is it evil or good?
It doesn't tell you that. You know if it's an apparition, a celestial,
Fiend
elemental.
is.
Do I know if... Yeah, but Kryla doesn't... Does Kryla know what fiend means?
You, as a cleric, you would know that a fiend is an evil being.
Baked bean.
Is a little evil big bean.
However, it's not as simple as it being a fiend is evil.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm asking.
Most
fairies
are
are
evil,
naughty.
but Fae is supposed to be good, but some are evil. So it's just dependent on, you know that there's a being
So
of
do I
some sort of mystical fiend energy right on the border of the 30 feet, and then it dissipates.
In the direction of the people or in the direction of the other way?
The opposite direction, the direction that these two came from.
Of course, ball
Why
leads
do I
us from
follow
the
it?
in danger.
You also
Why do I want to follow
You
it?
feel a lot of Fae and Fiend energy in the directions of those two. They're both on opposite directions. The group is
Who's
now
the Fae?
still running.
I don't know, the phase with... No, what'd you say?
I said that there's Fae energy coming from the direction of the group.
You said 2.
From what you picked up on is 2. The group is running in that direction. They now... So, you feel them off in that direction. Now, what you need to be aware of is that's all you're going to be able to do for now because their group is still running. They're now about 40 or 50
Can he
feet
be
in front
like?
of you.
Can you be like running with us while you're doing that?
Oh yeah, can you
Your
run
bubble,
and
if you are
detect?
running, your bubble will move with you.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
It does stay with me for up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So just
So
run
it
with us
lasts
and
10
just
minutes.
look around.
Okay. I'll start, like... For some reason in my heart, I want to follow
Make a straight intelligence roll.
Oh shit, alright, where'd my dice go?
How far are we from the car now?
Yeah, good question.
You guys are running, you'll get there in about half an hour.
Same.
Friend went wrong.
Would you say intelligence? I have +1 in intelligence.
And Hugh yelled at me.
Not 1.
Okay, you have
Dumbass
absolutely
bitch.
no idea what's going on. You look off in the distance and you get a really uneasy sense from that direction. You look back and you see the group running and you realise that if you don't go with them, you are going to be by yourself in the middle of the woods at night.
Okay, that's what I was just about to say. Like, I think my mind, out of curiosity, wants to follow the fiend, but like
And-
my heart knows I should stay sane.
And with that intelligence roll, you've lost all sense of where the cart was.
So I'm following the people. I'm following
you
the
for a
people.
moment you go, can I stay? And then you go, fuck, I don't know where the cart is. So you
Love
start
that for
running
me.
behind them,
I
and you
love
see
that for
Crayola,
me.
wait for me!
I said some things.
As you are moving with the group, you do get dots of things like undead, and you get a couple of apparitions. No celestials, but what you do get a weird blip on your radar as you're running is you get this very, very brief feeling of an elemental, and then it
Oh,
dissipates
fuck off.
as you keep going.
Man, these fires
Do-
popping off.
Elemental.
That's probably from Thunder Circle.
Elemental.
Circle of
like
Thunder.
Agatha?
No, elements,
I don't
air,
remember.
water.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember.
It's an elemental creature.
My intelligence is really being one today. I'm not
Remember,
functioning.
we have to go to the Circle of Thunder.
I was like, what music did you put in the fucking vacuum? I was like, what music did
Are
you
you
turn
telling
on?
us what creatures you're sensing?
I haven't caught up to you yet. If you
Yeah,
guys-
he won't catch up. She won't catch up to you until
Oh, like,
until
we
you
have
get to the car because there's about a 450 feet.
And I only have 30 like feet of movement,
Yeah.
so like every 6 seconds you get ahead
You
of me,
guys-
I'm 30 like 50 feet
Yeah.
behind.
So you guys do eventually make it back to the car, and you see your Fredo and
I
Frog.
was gonna say, I'd say we'd be double dashing at this point.
Yeah. You see Fredo and Fred just eating grass.
I'm just gonna jump and hand
Actually-
on the top of one of them.
Love it.
That big ox.
Halloween is such a funny one.
I just keep running back to the
Just
den.
imagine it. Just get us hanging up like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you see Crayola kind of come up the rear.
I'm running
a little
like
bit, and she's
I'm like, help!
your
Like this.
Previous-
Evelyn good.
Previously, I don't know if you guys perceived me, but when you two crashed back, I was like not in a trance, but in sort of my own realm. But then I've been awoken and I've come back panicked.
That's right, because the
Yeah, I was.
Where's everyone panicking? There's nothing.
Picnic!
There's nothing. Hey.
Wait.
Hello.
There is something. It's not here, but there's something.
It's not here with us.
It's back there.
Is he sensing anything here? Is it still up?
No, because it ended 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. It would have. How long would it would have taken? Like half an hour to get back to the car, and it lasts only 10 minutes, so it's ended
Well, we
by
were an
now.
hour away when all of that sort of
Yeah,
started.
exactly.
Okay, Hugh.
Oh, Jordan said I was half an hour away when I started it.
With you guys sprinting back to the car, it would have only taken you half an hour to get back there.
Totally.
Hello. What's going on?
I
I
think he
sensed a
would be.
fiend.
he would be a little bit like in her head, freaking out a little bit. My adrenaline's completely gone.
Me and Hugh had seen it.
It's fucking tornadoes.
So there's a creature in the woods.
There's the thing!
The woods are home to many.
Yeah, and we
I'm
saw
aware of that.
and it was scary.
Yes, very many. Kryla pipes up. Very many.
Can you describe?
Did I see
I
the
turned to
the
Hugh.
hand, or did I?
Did see the hand, but it was a
Get past this to him.
Yeah.
make a nature check. No?
Hey, Jordan,
Yeah.
can I instinctively just make the decision to go to like meditate before resting because I feel like Zen is very worn out and tired and doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Just goes in the cart.
Sure
Oh,
can.
for real. She's like, alright, but I won't even.
Alright, guys, I'm out of here.
She won't say anything or do anything. She's just gonna
The car.
be quiet, turn around and walk, and then she's gonna start med because she wants to pray to Saloon.
Yep, not a worries.
Yeah, but she's done with this conversation and she wants to rest because she's had a lot.
Yeah, make a nature check.
Nature check.
She
14.
was impaled, guys.
So
Makes a lot out of someone.
you,
Sorry.
as you saw the hand come forward, it had this like elven look to it as it went like this. So it was a very human elven look. It wasn't like a
Elegant.
elegant. It was a very elegant thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this monstrous
scent.
I
hand.
know. I know.
And even the eyes.
Are you
looked
describing
very
that to
elven
me?
shaped.
Yes, I'm
Coffee
relaying
So you
that.
saw an elf and freaked out?
Well, when you're in the middle of the night and I had just seen Hugh completely entranced, Apollo was dragging her back in the opposite direction
Why did you get away from us?
because I was.
Why did you walk away from us?
I think I'm gonna get a little bit irritated at Ellen at this point. And I'm gonna be like acting on my emotions. I'm tired. I'm just freaked out. She's making me feel like I was overreacting.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a bit irritated. I'm like, you're not listening. You're not listening to anyone, Ellen.
You're not saying anything.
I just explained to you.
We
What are you
need
doing?
to get in this cart and go.
We need a rest.
We do need a rest.
You're safe. There's nothing here.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna be like. I need to turn away from Ellen for a second because I feel like she's getting a little bit.
Getting
A little bit
hated.
like angry.
I feel like with Elwyn, she's used to weird things in the
Yeah.
woods, so she doesn't
She
see
grew
an
up
issue.
in the woods. She's like, what are you talking about?
With the conversation of the elf,
Yeah.
you said you saw an elf, right? Is that what the conversation was?
It was like elven
You saw an elf.
features.
What's happening?
It's like a little
It was elven features.
Did I sense that at all?
No, you said
No, you don't sense. Well, okay. You know, in a sense, elves in general have that little bit of fae in them, but
Okay.
it wouldn't come up in a spell.
It wouldn't
like
have come
that.
up on my radar. Okay, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, you guys have that little
But
bit of fae in you.
After that conversation and Hugh needing to calm down, I turned to Hugh, like we kind of walked to the side, and I go, "What happened? What did you see?"
Before I moved away from everyone, I saw these eyes, and they felt familiar. They felt so familiar, and it freaked me out. But then I had this wave of calmness, and I thought it was someone that I knew. So I wanted to go find, because I can't remember what happened at some points.
And then I pipe up and I just see her completely entranced. Apollo dragging her away.
You were taken by something.
All I saw was the veils in front of me, and then all of a sudden he wasn't there, and I tried to grab him, and I felt like I could have fallen if I kept going. And then I just ran.
There's something here in these woods.
There's something following
Forest.
us.
There's something here in this forest. We need to go.
We are being followed.
Follow.
We are
I saw
being
it.
followed.
I saw something. What do we say? Fiend. I saw something darker, but like leave. it went away in the opposite direction.
It's definitely evil.
We gotta go.
You sensed what?
I sensed a fiend in the opposite direction.
How did you sense that?
I cast a spell.
What's a
Magic.
fiend?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I'll get back to you in another answer.
Riley pulls out her phone. Hey Siri.
What's a fiend? Bling bling god.
I call Miller 1 sec. What the fuck's a fiend? My friend's asking. Can DM give context on a fiend? On the one I saw.
A fiend is essentially like a being from the Shadowfell.
Pretend I'm saying this
just as like an overarching thing, there's a lot more complicated, a lot more to it. But if you want just a generalized idea, fiends can be mainly from the Shadowfell, Fae mainly from the Fae world.
Okay, there you go.
Very broad and very loosely.
So you
But to
sense
get
just fiend.
an idea,
Yes. Did I sense?
Oh, but you're-
did I sense a
you're-
specific one or no?
but
Did I sense a specific one or just
The
fiend?
lawful and chaotic.
But I knew it was like
Ah.
I didn't sense a specific one, but I knew it
you
was.
won't ever be able to sense a specific one. You'll only be able to sense what type of creature they are and where exactly they are. So you won't be able to know until you actually go and investigate it. What
damn,
exactly
should've
they
ran
are.
after it. Would have died. I should have ran after it.
Alright, well, it's not here anymore.
No, let's rest. I'm tired.
Let's
Trees.
rest up.
I'm gonna walk over to the veil and I'm just gonna kind of give him a little bit of an exhausted hug and just say thank you.
I'll take
And then-
first watch.
And then I'm going to get in the car.
Cool, because I'm starting to see trees as people. I'm very overtired.
Jordan,
Little pat.
Yeah,
while they were having that
Give her a
conversation,
chance.
can I pray to Saloon?
you sure can.
Ellen's gonna take first watch as well.
Okay.
Well, because, yeah, so while they were conversing and talking about all that, I want to pray to Saloon. So that's my little bird of watch here. I'm sitting and I'm praying.
It's French.
Sorry.
I've got to do the
Shaboosh, shaboosh, shaboosh. What the fuck?
I can conjure water, can't I? No.
Yeah, so you will be able to find water easily. It's a forest. So
Time for some tree.
what you see, and you kind of stop for a moment. You start praying. You feel a connection with her,
Yeah.
but you don't get anything from her because as you look up, you notice that the moon is now at a half moon, going into a new moon, meaning her powers are now at the end for this cycle. This is the last night of her being kind of prevalent, and Shah is about to take over.
I am also just gonna talk to her, then actually expect to receive a response. It's more so I just want her to hear me.
Yep, you go for it.
So I am just gonna be like, Saloon, I know you can't answer me right now, but I need you to hear what I'm saying. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm pretty much just gonna tell her that I know that she's bound and trapped, and that I'm going to dedicate my time to trying to free her. But also I need her, as much as she can try, to start making her presence more known for Elowen. Because I'll make it known, like, Elowen can't feel you, she feels abandoned, she's turning her back, and I worry about her, and I think she needs you more than I do. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Cute.
And then after, I'm just gonna drink the water. I'm just gonna pass out. I'm just gonna, that's it. I'll take my,
Kimmy, have you passed? You're on watch, and you said that to
I'm
us?
sitting on top of the ox like,
And you're on. You told us you were on watch.
yeah, I'm on
I
first
come up
watch.
to you and I say, once you finished your watch and you need to go to bed, I'll take second watch.
Okay.
Wake
I'll
me.
take the last one.
And when she does, Jordan, when she does that, can you make that like acknowledge I want to do something on my watch?
So wait, hang on.
I'm first
So
watch.
she's on first watch, and I walked up to Kimmy
She's
and I
gonna take
said,
next watch.
I'm going to take second watch, and I want to do something on my watch. That's why I'm trying to do.
Okay, not a worry. So you don't need to worry about a watch, Zanarthia. You can have a rest through the night.
You sleep through the night.
Oh, because only 2 people need to watch overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I do
I
something
mean,
on my
you
watch.
can have more than 2 if you.
I straight up just go like, wake me when you need me.
Literally. There's something I want to do on my watch for ball.
I'm just sitting on top of the huts. I'm gonna talk to Fredo and Frog.
But I'm gonna go get some rest for now.
Can I still hear?
Not if you're asleep. If you are listening, you
People
aren't
don't
resting.
understand what lives in these woods. I'm just gonna have the officers talking to them.
Well, she would probably say that as you guys are all going to sleep, so you would hear that.
Can I kind of be in and out of sleep?
You won't get a full night's rest, then you won't get anything back.
Don't do that.
I
It's
won't
not
get
worth
like
it.
full health points.
No, or any
Don't,
of your
it's
spell
not worth
slots
it.
or anything.
Okay.
So you can,
You can always have
but you can always forgo a rest to do something.
You can always have in the
100%.
morning.
Okay. I'm just gonna I'm gonna be literally like curling in the corner, just cuddling Apollo,
I'm
like
gonna like cast my
snoring.
last spell of the
Can my
day.
cat sit on my chest sleeping on me?
cute.
Yeah, I want my cat sleeping and purring on my chest.
I'm gonna cast my last first level spell, which is Speak with Animals,
I know, right?
to talk to Fredo and Frog.
I'm gonna quickly erase all my hit points
And
shit
then
and
talk
roll my
to
dice.
Fredo and Frog.
Yep.
Like just being like, I don't know what lives in these woods.
Oh, dreams
You
back at
guys see
32.
anything? Have a good time.
They kind of then they look up at you and go, nothing of unusualness, just the usual,
This is the usual
just
forest.
the usual beings, and we did have something come to us and investigate the cart, but
Oh, was it?
well,
What it looked like.
it looked a little bit like you, just a bit darker.
A little bit like you, just darker.
So it's kind of taking.
Pretend.
Darker, right? Did they say anything?
No, they didn't.
Do anything to you?
No.
Well, that's good. At
They
least
just
you're
looked
okay.
at something in the back here.
What's in? Can I look in the back? Like, is there anything really in the back?
Well, what's in your cart?
13 dragon scales and 2 diamonds. That's in our
So valuable shit.
group
Nothing-
inventory.
Nothing seems to be taken.
Okay, good. So I'm keeping them diamonds for Cryella.
Oh.
So she can resurrect our asses.
True. From the dead you shall rise.
Okay.
Who you messaging?
No one.
He's doing secret
I'm doing
business.
secret school business. So you do that. Do you do anything else on your watch?
I guess I'll look around to see if they were looking at anything. Do I sense my fae friends?
You do actually sense them around you for the first time in a while. And from where your location is, you're realizing that because you're in the woods, you like knowing what you know about your home, you know what's there, so you know why you may start getting this feeling of
When you start
friends
sweating,
being
control
around
it.
this area.
Can I call out?
You can.
Oh Jesus.
Like that?
Yeah, of course you can.
Do you actually call it like a dog?
Hello?
Hello.
Is
Hey. Petty. No, that's Petty.
No.
Which one is it?
You actually don't know. You just get a sense of like, oh, there's something near me, but and you have that familiar sense. You don't know which one it is. You can't really sense from where you are.
Alright,
But-
I'll
Continue.
make my perception check for the night.
Yep, go for it.
George, I messaged you.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, so we know who it
so
is
that's
now.
who he's messaging. Fucking what?
Math. 17.
17. You look around. You see the woods and the forest go quiet.
Ooh.
Where you are, it's a little bit
Petty bitch.
kind of blocked by a couple of trees. You chose this spot specifically to hide your cart. So
And we don't have any lights as well. It's just
Yeah.
moonlight and my night
it's just
vision.
moonlight and night vision. The night
You're
goes
bullying
on
me tonight.
without a
Today.
hitch.
Yeah, tonight.
Night goes on without a hitch.
I
You don't
punch
see
Vale
anything.
because he's
Bah!
snoring.
Sounds realistic.
That's it?
That's it.
Damn, boring. Alright. I go to cry Ella. She's still asleep though, but I'm gonna go up near her face.
Yep.
Can I make like a deception check on her? Like an inside check?
You can.
Can I make like
What
a
am I
vibe
dreaming
check?
about? What am I dreaming about, Helen? What am I dreaming
What
about?
is she dreaming about? Is she dreaming?
Would I be getting my full rest currently?
What am I
Yeah,
making?
it's fine.
An insight.
An
So I'd be able to
inside?
reset like my health points and my spells.
Slay.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
I think as elves, we know you guys need longer rest than we do, so we would instinctively take watch for the period to give you a longer rest.
Yeah, true.
You look at Crayola and you try very hard to kind of pinpoint what it is, but there's almost like
Nothing's there.
nothing going on. You
There's
get
nothing
glimpses,
behind those
you can
eyes.
tell that she's dreaming,
There's
yeah?
but you
She's seeing
can't
trees as people.
penetrate further than that with that roll.
I just go up and I'm like, and then I just start slapping your forehead. And then you just see me and I'm like, it's your turn.
I just gasped like, holy shit.
Imagine if you wild shaped your face or your eyes to look more of like a frog.
It's your turn.
Like,
And then I still go on top of the ox, and then I just meditate.
Okay. Crayola, you
asleep.
wake up.
Everyone's
You
asleep.
watch. Everyone else is still asleep.
Okay, I have alerts so I can tell if anything wants to run up on us. I'm
Yep.
like, fucking got you, bitch. But,
I think alert just makes it so you're not surprised.
yeah.
Yeah.
During initiative.
I also have dark vision so I can see everything. I love that for me. So I
Yeah,
can
it sucks to suck a dragonborn.
I feel like I should automatically have it being a ranger. But,
No.
No.
It doesn't go off your class, it goes off your base.
well, I feel like dragons.
Yeah, that's what I
You
feel.
can breathe your fucking
your
fire.
inner
In the new
City.
edition, you can.
Back in the edition.
Okay.
you should
I've got dark vision for 60 feet so I can see in a good range.
Can you see the dog?
They're fucking blind!
What's Crayola doing?
Anyway, sorry.
Previously. We're gonna rewind time just a little bit. I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory. So, while these two had run off, and we were together, but I was trailing behind you and Zanafia, I was in
You talking to me?
No, I'm just like saying general to
Oh,
like
okay.
the party because this otherwise it won't make sense.
Okay.
When these two had run off and were doing their thing in the forest, and you guys were ahead of me, and Zanafia was talking to you about Boar, I was listening to your conversation, and I was like, I went into my own sort of like not meditation or trance, but like I went into my head, if that makes sense. I felt
Is that why
like
you were staring at a tree?
no, that was before, but yes, but no, but yes. I felt like Crayola feels this music was playing literally in her head. And while this music was playing in my head, I wrote a poem for Ball. Do you want me to read it?
Yes, just hang on.
Why would you tell us this and then not read it?
Shall we
I
restart
was gonna say.
the time?
Alright, look.
It's called Our Hearts. This is the little poem I read. I read this as a prayer, so like, picture this as a prayer because it makes sense in the end. Our hearts. You left us, you're on your way. You did it more to keep us from grave. We will miss you each and every day. In our memory you will remain. With the hope to see you again. With sadness and sorrow we hold, but in our hearts we now know. You mean well, but our hearts with emotions swell. We became family and now you're gone. Now I feel our hearts are torn. I hold no regret in our adventures. We were always in this together. Please call upon if you ever need. In your absence our hearts grieve. You left us to keep us safe. I send this prayer with hopes and grace. In the name of my God Malil, song and poetry. May bless you be well.
As you finish that, your symbol of Lil glows very brightly for a moment. A sense of warmness brushes over you and
I feel warm, so that's it.
it pulses out from you in all directions, and you see it just go off into the distance and keep and it feels like it is being sent to you all as a farewell. And that's where we're going to stop for lunch.
I'm gonna cry.
That's so good!
And welcome back to our lovely little episode. So what you guys might see is, for us, that was about a half an hour. For you guys, it'll only be a couple of seconds. It's a little way of just giving yourself a break in the middle of the video, just taking a moment, that type of stuff. So that'll be in all of our videos, just so you have that little bit of a middle section where you can have...
You're officially halfway. Well done.
Well done. So let's get back into it. The last thing that happened was the poem that was sent off during the watch at night.
Okay.
So as you guys all take your long rest, Cryella is currently up
Keeping
watching,
watch, yeah.
keeping watch. Now Xanathia, you wanted to wake up first, didn't you?
Yes. The way I'm gonna wake up there, I'm gonna be kind of like, just like really like, I'm gonna feel really disoriented.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna look around me. Is it still dark?
No, it's like just pressing on sunrise. So you got Cryella who is sitting on the cart taking watch as you kind of shoot up.
And where's Elvin still on the...
She's on the ox.
Alwyn's on the ox meditating, so doing her little rest thing.
I'm gonna like go up to her.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna whisper in her ear to freak her out and be like, I could hear.
I just
I have
go.
blade ward ready to go in case she tries to punch you, so I'm like,
I love it. Okay.
I just look
So
like idiots.
you walk over to Alwyn and you wake her up and she just
Yes.
oh man. My girl with me.
Good morning, Elowen and Xanathia.
Good morning, Crayola.
Good morning. How was your sleep? Sorry, stuff in my face.
Restful.
Restful.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
I'll
lovely.
go for a walk. I slide off the ox.
Just slide up
Just on my back.
like a
Like
snake.
a liquid snake. And then we'll go for a little bit of a walk.
Did you have any weird dreams?
Did I? No.
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
No.
I don't dream.
I had a really weird dream and a flash of
Do I dream?
a creature.
Sorry?
I had a weird dream of a creature. It like flashed in my mind.
As you were sleeping?
I think it was a drow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read you what was sent to me. Can you see?
Okay.
So I had a dream and it's a flash of a drow. It's something laughing, evil-like. He's wearing all black cloaks and he's holding a staff with a spider on it.
Mm-hmm.
I see a flash of fire in it's Hugh's house. And I see him in a mine shaft and he's talking to another drow and he's talking to him about how they need to be taken care of and how they are causing more damage. He holds the key with an anvil on it and says, "This is our ticket to the forces to help us take over the elements." And then my vision ends with him saying to kill the group called the Slayers.
Well,
I think he's responsible for burning Hugh's house down.
Well, we already kind of knew that. And
Well,
the
now
box
I
that she
understand
had without the key in it,
I still have it.
that was probably the key.
Are you having any weird dreams like that?
Do I?
Yeah.
Kinda.
How are you you? Oh, sorry, go.
I'm more in other people's dreams.
Oh, did you go into someone's dream last night?
No, it happens randomly.
I had the most pleasant dream.
Good morning, Vale.
I visited Mary the other night.
The other night?
Yeah, before we left.
What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
She was just very sad. She had a lot of fear.
Oh,
And I felt her
why?
and I felt her calling to me.
Sorry?
And I felt her calling to me.
Calling to you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you think this could have anything to do with your appearance changing?
I keep forgetting my hair's purple. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening, and I think that's why I feel so confused. I don't.
Yeah.
On this trip, since meeting you all, I feel less connected to this plane of existence than I ever have before.
Oh, shit.
Oh wow, okay. Have you spoken with Kitty or Twiddletoe?
I spoke with Kitty. I don't remember what they said. But
The smile is so menacing.
I remember when praying in the graveyard to Saloon, that Saloon's face didn't appear. It was a drowse.
The fuck?
Was it a drow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
dark elf in the water.
What's it raven?
Do I know much about drows, Jules?
You can make a history check.
Isn't like a
These
thing
two checks are always some shit. Okay.
Are we waking up during this?
Yeah, you'd be waking up.
Yeah, but they are
Ellen and I just went for a wander.
So yeah, this
Not
is
far though, like you can
No,
see
just
us.
a wander.
like, we can see you which time.
15?
Yeah.
What was it, Laura?
15?
15? Yeah, so you would know drows are usually like, so they're an elven race. They're often associated with evil. They're not all evil, they're just, a lot of them have been kind of associated with that. They, from what you would know, is a lot of them kind of, a lot of them live like underground.
Oh.
And a lot of them don't really like the public face because they've got a bit of a stigma on them. So a lot of them will
Oh,
kind
so
of
they get a
fall
lot
into,
of hate.
yeah, a lot of them will fall into the trap though of being evil.
Oh, cool things.
I just think during this time though, Zen,
Yeah.
that we should be really watching after Hugh more than me.
Why?
She's got way more of a connection with this like drow dude.
Because of a house?
Yeah, and well the fact that we found her dad in the woods.
Oh, do you think we should tell her about that? Because I think if we're going back, we're going to pass it again.
No, that's way before. I think maybe when all this is done, she can then come back and say goodbye.
I feel really uneasy about that. That's just how Zen feels. She just feels a bit like uncomfy.
I just think more death may distract her right now. She already seems spooked from last night.
What'd you say, Justin?
Someone shaking the table. Keep going.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well I think we should head back to the group and relay what I saw.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point they make their way back. You guys are all waking up and having a morning.
Welcome back. How was your walk?
Rayla is greeting everyone.
Eventful.
Did you catch any things in the woods?
Zen had a weird dream.
And I'm just gonna relay all that.
Oh.
Right.
Rabbits. Oh, that's interesting.
Here, you got a map. Can I have a look at it?
I think we should do something about that dream.
Yes, sir.
Like, investigate some further things.
How are you feeling this morning, Q?
Tired. I feel confused.
About what?
I just feel bit dazed.
15 miles.
Can I,
And how much is a
no,
square for these hexagons here?
The hexagons are.
Can I do like a
24, so one hexagon.
is there a way I can tell, like, maybe, is it would it be like a
Right
deception
there.
or something to see if this, because I'm obviously asking how Q is, I just want to see if she may be hiding something from me.
Make an insight check.
And what does the
Thank you,
back
that's
say?
fine.
You said there was a note on the back,
Oh,
no?
he's answering.
That's another 15.
A 15. You have a look at Hugh, and you
Just
can see she's a bit shaken up.
Yeah.
Something clearly has happened, but she doesn't look like she's really processed it properly yet. If that makes any sense. I also like you. It's not.
Well, Hugh, do you want to talk about what happened?
Alright. 5,
Sorry?
10.
Do you want to
It's
talk about what
right.
happened?
It was right. I was right on where it is. Ah! I'm sorry.
Maybe on the way to the caves.
I'll stick with you, Jules.
Okay.
So as you guys are, I'm assuming, packing up the car and
I
making
can't
travel,
even widen
as
it.
Kimmy or Elowen kind of talks to you guys about where she thinks the caves might be. So you guys pack up your stuff, you start making your way. From where you are now, it is...
Wait, are we going to Phandalin or are we going...
No, I think we should go straight to the mines.
Oh my god, Ellen.
Phandalin. What is Phandalin?
Oh yeah, you haven't been.
Phandalin is where we all met each other, and we got a bunch of tasks to do before we left and met you.
Is it a town?
Yeah, it's a small town.
I'm just looking. So where in the woods right now?
You are.
How deep in the woods are we?
Not very deep.
At the base of the Sword Mountain.
Elowen is completely disregarding.
So
anything
while
that's
she's in
happening.
trance
You'll
looking
wait
at
to see.
You riding that hole.
how far is the distance from
So-
here to Phandalin?
It's 10 miles from where you are now to the Trebor Trail, which is what
Which is
runs
the land.
along,
Yeah.
which leads to Phandalin. So you're just in kind of from the woods itself, from the Trebor Trail. So it's 10 miles to there, and then it's another about another 25 miles from when you get onto the trail to actually getting into Phandalin itself. So it's about a day and a half's worth of travelling from where you currently are to Phandalin. If you guys were to head back to Neverwinter, for example, it's 3 days travel from where you are now.
I think we should go back to Phandalin.
I think I agree with Crayola. I think we should go to Phandalin because
Did
we
we
need.
ever figure out who Benefar is?
No, I don't think so.
I think we need to maybe get some more rations. We don't know how deep
Yeah,
this
stock
cave
up,
is going
yeah.
to be. We don't know
We also don't know
how.
how dangerous it's going to be.
We've got the map of the
I look over Elwyn
But I was just
scrawling.
She's in
Yeah,
back in the cart as the moment while it's moving. She's like,
No, I'm still on top of the ox.
so
you're doing all this on the ox. You draw a scribble and you're like, shit, that's a bump in the road.
I lean up over the cart and saw just the whole menagerie.
You just see papers like, she's not looking.
But
We're like, Elwyn tree, you're like,
yeah, I think we might need to
aren't you steering this
restock.
bridge?
And
I think we're
maybe-
fine.
I don't think we're fine.
I think
I
we
think-
should go to the caves.
I think we should go to the caves too.
I think that we should take a vote.
I don't think there's any point in waiting anymore.
How are we looking for health potions?
Okay,
How are we
I've
looking
got a
for
health potion.
Rations? How many rations do
I
you have?
think if we're going to the Wave of Echo Caves, I think we are going to. I have 1 health potion. I have 2 uses of that bone left. We need more.
We need to restock from your planet.
I think we need to be smart about this.
But Phandalin doesn't have anything. We tried to buy health potions there last time, and they didn't sell any. They're not that kind of town.
Well, then we'll go back to Neverwinter. We
That's
need
3 days.
Neverwinter?
Huh?
We're not going back to Neverwinter.
That's 3 days away.
Well, we can get more rations while we're there because you guys were already pretty low on them anyway.
Is there any merchants at.
We can hunt.
No, we haven't spoken to everyone at Phandelver.
So, you guys know that there is a general store at Phandelver that sells some basic stuff
Yeah.
like rations,
Yeah.
ropes, all
Yeah,
that type
that's
of
the
stuff.
basics.
I mean, how much of a detour is Phandelver
It's on the
to
way.
where I think it is?
Where do you think?
Are you going to tell me yes or no?
No, I'm just wanting to know where you think it is.
If we go to Phandelver, then we've got to make sure we
So,
don't just
if
mess
you were
around.
wanting to get to
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
We should go to Phandelver and do what we need to do and then
leave
We
to
need to
there.
be smart
Your
about
option is
this.
either go over here on
Because
the
way bigger
lane
gates
or
is
go
like
along
the
the path,
big
there to there.
Okay,
So
and the
it's
rough terrain, will that like
Slow you down.
slow our distance? So we might as well just go to Phandelver.
Because you're on a road.
Make
if
it
you're on,
quick.
If you're on a road,
saying
you're
that. We will
traveling
make it
normal
quick.
pace, whereas whenever
Yeah,
you go off a road,
I
Well,
would like
while
to,
we're
like,
traveling-
outside a game, I would like to get at least like a little
Yeah.
bit into where we're going
Literally.
before we end.
That's what I was thinking on our trip now, like while we're still heading there, while it takes the day and a half to
Okay,
get there.
well, I
It's
just
We'll
drew.
discuss what we need to get. Yeah, we'll speed run. We'll discuss what we need to get.
I'll put a
and
little
then
X
Hang
zip
on.
through
on
Phandelver
where I
and go to
think
the
it
cave.
is
Laura, what are you trying to
and
say?
show everyone.
She's saying the same thing,
Oh, okay.
aren't you? You're saying the same thing
You
as I
see it?
am, aren't you?
You
I
see
think
it?
we speed run it.
Yeah, like we speed run it, we go in, we get what we need, and then we zip off.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm concerned about, as mentioned, is I don't think we have enough. Like, I know obviously Krayle, you're a healer, but when you run out of spell slots or if you start getting attacked, we're gonna need more.
Yeah,
Well, I
that is
just
probably the only concern.
think you should
With
stick
four
with
being
us
gone, we don't have like an extra
more
healer.
than being in the back, away from
Yeah.
everything all the time, because then you get hit with other enemies.
It's not
we
my
say this
fault,
all
I never know
about-
what's going
you
on
guys
until I
are
walk into
currently
it.
traveling. You
I
guys
never
are
know what's
doing
going
some
on until
traveling.
I walk into it, and I'm like, shit, what happened?
Yeah, but I just think maybe stay in the middle of everyone.
I can't help
You know
it
what
if
I
I walk in and there's a fucking
Waiting
7
is
goblins.
not an easy feat. That's why we saw everything kind of go down. It's gonna be fucking big, and we're gonna have to retreat a lot if we're not careful.
Yes, as a group, like if you're wanting me to stick with you, I think we need to stay back a bit more too.
Are you
We don't
still,
need
like,
to charge into
sad?
everything.
This morning.
No, we need to be more prepared and plan.
Yeah, we need to be careful. We don't know what's to come. Okay,
Do we know?
So these are all the notes.
Hang on. Yeah, what were you saying, Laura?
Sorry.
Okay, yep.
So these are all the notes and the map
on the map, on the
of
map.
it. If you guys want to have a look to think if that's correct.
Ellen, can you send me, or Kimmy, can you send me a photo of what you've marked?
Yeah. Can you send a little snap to
Yes.
Oz, please?
Which map did you mark? You marked it.
We'll
Did you
just
mark
head
this
to
one?
Phandelver.
So you guys are starting to make your way to Phandelver?
Yeah.
Okay, love it. While this discussion's going on, you guys are making your way. So this will be all happening as you guys make your way through.
I'm gonna speak with you about what's been going on.
Yep. Would you like to do that now?
Yeah, might as well.
Can I make like a perception check on their conversation?
I mean,
Like a listening?
sure.
I think we're at the back, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are.
I don't think it'll be a super quiet conversation.
Yeah,
Anyways.
we're
I was gonna say you'd be on the card. I don't think it'd be a crazy quiet conversation.
That's right. It's
I'm
done.
gonna turn to Zanarfi and I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say it quietly, but I'm just gonna say it. Why don't we, and this is a suggestion, just walk in there with our hands up when we get to the Black Spider? Because I really want to figure out what happened to my family. I want to see my dad. I want to see my siblings. I want to put the thought of my mum to rest. I want to get my answers. And I think that I want to kill the Black Spider. And I will happily walk in there with my hands up if it means I get to get close to him.
Oh, we were there.
We will definitely let you take the lead, but I don't think we should not be that far from you.
I'm gonna
I
squirm.
think we can stay together, absolutely.
But we'll definitely let you take the
squirm
lead.
and look. I'm gonna look really uncomfortable and squirm when Hugh mentions seeing her dad.
I'm just gonna look at Zen like, shut the fuck up.
Because I think he's got my dad. I'm convinced.
Again, I'm just gonna be like.
We'll figure it all out.
Side
Here. We'll figure it out.
So,
At this point in the conversation, you guys do make your way onto the Tribor Trail. And for the first time in a while, this is the first time that you've actually managed to get onto a trail. So you guys make
We
your
forgot
way
what it looked like.
onto a trail, and it's
It's
very
so pretty.
familiar.
It is so good.
Very familiar sights and scents start coming back as you're making your way to the cabin.
I'm
Oh,
gonna try and get
I'm away from
Zen's
home.
eye contact and look at Zen like, don't tell her.
And I am just gonna glare at her. I'm just gonna be like, and just be quiet.
Yep.
But I'm gonna talk to Hugh more about her family.
Well, I'm currently cuddling Paula, and I'm just gonna say, I miss my parents.
I just.
My tears well up. I'm just gonna say, I miss my parents. And then I'm just gonna to a woman who's currently like asleep.
so George,
I'm just
Yeah.
we're traveling at a normal pace. So we're going to be covering at least 24 miles.
Correct.
Okay.
So you're gonna get probably from where you are at the moment, you're gonna get about 10 miles away from Phandelver at nightfall, and then in the morning you can travel the last 10 miles, do what you need to do in Phandelver for the rest of the day, and then it's kind of up to you what you want to do. You'll get to Phandelver about lunchtime tomorrow, so you will have had
Spells do you think we need?
2 rations.
Yeah, do you want to come together?
So last night's rations and tonight's rations as well.
Yeah. Alright,
I was
sweet.
thinking we need to talk to people in the town, just quickly. Like maybe we'll run around and see if we can find anything about because this is talking about phosphorus and riches and shit to do with the mines. Maybe they know info.
We could. I
reckon?
think it would be a good idea to just say that we're a mate. Like, we obviously look like an adventuring party. We can say, hey,
They know us.
They know us? Alright, well, we can say we're.
Not you though.
They don't know me.
Yeah, but we
Well,
can
we
say
saved them. We're the heroes of the town.
they love us.
They love us. We're famous.
They shower us in.
If we're talking to
I'm gonna
anyone,
roll my eyes when Aiden says they love us.
Oh,
why?
I don't think you understand half the shit you do.
stinky.
If we're gonna talk to anyone, I think it should just be Silda.
Yeah.
At the least.
Hopefully he knows something though.
Well,
About the mines?
Well,
We're definitely not talking
What's his
to what's her name?
Garud.
Helena?
Yeah.
The guy that plays more castle that died.
No, Trillina.
Gundren.
Gundren was his friend
Oh,
that
yeah.
he told us about. Knew where the way back okay.
Do we tell him?
So that's why I'm like,
Do we tell
that's
him
the
what
only
happened?
person I feel like we should.
I think so. If you
You're
find
really good at breaking news. Do you want to break the news to him?
I could tell him.
You're like, he died.
I just know
Dead.
if it was me.
We waited too
Slay.
long. He was really
I'm sorry, what did you
tortured.
say? What did you say, Hugh?
I was just gonna say, if it was me, I would like to know.
Hugh?
But you don't know how he.
Zanafia.
What?
Well, up there.
Hugh, I think we should
Sometimes
rest
there's
together
a
when we
place
get to
and a time
For what?
for things to be
Just
said.
to spend some time together.
So,
Just to make sure you're okay.
you guys spend your remainder of the day going through your notes, finding your location, all that type of stuff. You get to nightfall, you have your rests, it goes out without a hitch. You wake up the next day and you continue on your way. You are now officially 10 miles away from Phandelver, so you guys now, anything else you wanted to do while you're traveling?
Hey!
Oh, that's
What were we doing?
We were talking about getting back to Phandelver so we could figure out how to get to the
Okay.
caves.
So, do you agree with the map on where I've chosen?
I was just reading this.
I
Like, I was
think we're
reading a
reading too
combination-
much into it that
I
way.
no, I'm reading like the location, like everything on the location so far. This is the only
And
thing
on the
that's
top
kind
of
of
that
throwing
map,
me.
it says it's 15 miles from
Which way's the
Phandelver.
where's the entrance?
We'll find it. We'll just have
Like
to
on
look
this,
around.
what is
I think
it?
there's 2.
Maybe.
Left and the top right.
Well, it's a huge ass
These two?
line.
Yes.
Is it these two are the entrance?
just.
Oh. I was like, what's the pun about a mine?
She's mine. Okay. You think these are the two entrances?
Are we
I
at
reckon this is
Phandelver?
the main one. I think this
No,
is the
he
one the
hasn't
maps
always
are
said
pointing out. Because everything is saying base of the Sword Mountains. Everything's. What? Have we? Do we know what?
Locked off. Maybe that is.
We'll
Is
see.
it-
We'll have a look
Is it
around.
Wyvern?
Is everyone alright?
Camping in Wyvern. What's Wyvern?
It's a type of dragon.
What's Wyvern?
Wyvern tour?
It just says Wyvern. Oh yeah, Wyvern top. This fucking cursive writing's gonna throw me off.
I think that was one of the places.
Wyvern tour. It's not on the map though.
I think that was one of the villages we visited, but that was
It,
abandoned.
it reminds me of one. I love how you were asking how big was one thing. It says it up in the top left. Top right.
Wyvern tour.
No, the size of the hexagons.
Oh.
It says it right there. Yeah, I do, like, the name sounds familiar.
So,
Do we remember Wyvern Tour?
someone make a history check.
I will. I haven't done any
We'll
rolls
all
today.
make it.
I won't.
Him, but not
You
now.
weren't there yet.
Fuck me.
Good job.
History?
If that's a nat 20.
Oh, +1?
That is.
I got the nat 20.
Do you want to roll?
Hell
Or take that
yeah!
roll? I won't tell it.
Grab
I
it.
want to take it.
You want to take it? It's a
Roll, why
13.
not?
That's not bad.
And then Hugh
I got a
got
19.
and then Hugh got a natural 20.
I got
on history.
12.
So, Hugh, as everyone's talking about Wyvern Tour, you kind of pipe up and go, oh, Wyvern Tour is where you got saved by Apollo's pack of wolves and they all died and Apollo was
That's why it
left
sounds
behind.
That's right.
Because the Wyvern Tour was where all those orcs were and there was that big, massive ogre that you guys
Oh, that's
killed.
on the other side
Yeah,
of the
the
map.
one that Jasmine wanted us to sacrifice
that on here?
ourselves for to save
I'll
the
show you.
wolves.
Yeah. And you guys cut to, like, you guys literally all trying to carry out these wolves that were all dead.
That's Wyvern
Yeah,
Tour.
because
Yeah.
heaven forbid we leave the dead ones there.
And then
That
that's
was
when
still
Apollo
alive.
stuck around with you guys.
Because it
because he made
says
the pack.
Waybacker Caves near the Sword Mountains, which is here.
Yeah, I know where the Sword
And
Mountains
it's
are.
15 miles from Phandelver, where the hills meet the mountains.
Yeah, I've read that. The only part I was getting caught up on is...
So I think we need to go to that area and just like really look around.
We really do need to look. Well, one of these said if you head straight straight east from Phandelver, literally here. Wave Echo Caves are hard to find, but traveling east from the town of Phandelver will serve you well.
Which is
so
directly east.
literally, we just travel east
Which is
from.
east.
Fantastic. We just literally follow that map then.
Okay.
So,
Do I get an
I'm
inspiration?
trying to avoid the orcs. Oh! We need to be careful, there are orcs.
Don't
I'm
worry,
trying-
we'll be slayers.
True. I'm trying to avoid the orcs that are raiding the area. I'll send this letter to you when I get
But we
back.
don't know how old those letters are.
But there
by
could
the
also
way.
be more.
We can always just
They
try
could
and
be the
run
orcs that
through.
we fought though.
Could be.
We can
Very
just
true, but like,
try and run
we
through.
should just proceed with caution. Essentially. I don't think
I
we
was
should
gonna
rush
say,
into
just
this.
in case you guys are wondering, the year is 1491.
When were these letters sent?
I don't know.
They don't say.
Is there any dates?
Some have dates.
Fucking where?
so to get to Wave Echo Cave,
Oh, are
we need
these
to go to
gates?
Phandelver, go east. We
Are these
should also
gates?
restock
Up
on
top,
some
yeah.
rations, food, maybe trinkets.
Ah.
Maybe.
Okay, we can do that.
I
I
don't know.
agree. I still think
Can
we
we
need
make it
somewhere we
quick?
can get healing shit.
Speed through it.
If we can try and
So
find
these
a
are Asian
merchant that's on the way, or a travelling merchant.
Yeah.
Alright.
But the orcs one, the one I was just reading with the orcs doesn't have a date. So I don't know how long ago the orcs were. But do we know an Aldith?
I wasn't gonna
Talon?
remind.
Well, I don't remember these.
I'm not gonna do it.
I don't remember these
Nope.
names.
Anyway, continue. Because I was going to remind you of something that you haven't done yet since the last session. So I'm like, oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, what, get water?
No,
Water's not a
No.
problem.
Eat.
no.
Go to the toilet.
Shit yourself. Shit on the floor.
No. Did I restart the timer? I don't think
DM, we're on the edge of our seat.
I did. Hey Siri, start from the timer. Sorry.
Do we know a Talon or a Aldith?
Can I
that's
make
a bit
an insight
inappropriate.
check on the DM?
Literally.
What do you say, Zenobia?
I said that's a bit inappropriate on your watch when you were mid-sentence.
Sorry.
Do we know a Talon or an Aldith? I don't remember a Talon or an Aldith.
Or a
What was the thing you
Vanifer?
forgot?
It just says Aldith. A-L-D-I-T-H.
I don't know, but I have Talon's sword.
Talon sword. So we've not met these people. I don't even know if they're alive. I don't know how old this letter is.
So, there's something that you guys picked up from Cragnell Castle that I specifically said you don't have enough time to look through it now. You'll have to do that in downtime.
Oh,
Which
I don't
is
remember.
what?
That's what I picked up, isn't it?
A letter?
And there was also a bag that she picked up.
Well, I completely forgot that.
I was literally
Yay!
like sitting here going, I'm not going to say anything, and I was like, no. you
All
will
right.
never,
It's
never
because
go
it's not
through
written
it.
down anywhere, and I didn't get a physical bag.
You don't get
That's
a
why you
physical
take
bag.
notes.
Yeah,
That's why you didn't take notes.
Those
That's why we're
things you
confused.
won't get a physical bag.
Oh, Hugh, you have a bag? What's inside?
Oh, Hugh, you got a letter?
Yeah.
What did it say?
I'll be like, oh yeah.
So,
You pull it out.
you
and cry.
open the bag, you look into it. What you do know, it's a leather sack that you've picked up.
Oh, I like
Now,
this
it
thing.
contains 220.
Don't let Mary hear you say that.
It contains 220 silver pieces,
That's right.
which I'm happy for you to either give to the group or
Honestly,
what you do.
Hugh, I'm happy for you to keep those if you would like, if everyone else is in agreement. You found the bag, I reckon you get to keep the silver.
I like,
What else
I like
is
a
in there?
shiny trinket.
There's
I was like, where's the
160
treasure?
electron
The
pieces.
fuck is that?
The battle's like, you didn't let me go back to Cragnell Castle. Well, you better give me some of that loot.
Literally.
I'll give it out. I'll see what there is first.
On the inside, there is 1, 2, 3 potions.
What do they look like?
There you go. Ooh, one of the
Pretty
drawers.
much the same as mine.
Literally, what I was like,
I think they're health potions.
Oh, thank
Guess
God.
we're gonna have to go Fandolin.
Do you want me to do a medicine? Do you want me to do a medicine check?
and as you say,
Oh, no.
ha, I guess we don't have to go to Phandalin. You guys
Either
arrive.
Xanathia or
I
Kralis.
was just about to say, do you want me to do a
I'm
medicine
gonna
check on
give them to
them?
Craig.
Sorry, Vale, I didn't hear you.
Would you be able to
Do I have to do 3 separate ones?
put your wizardly eyes upon these potions and make a Incarno check?
I was going to say, it wouldn't be a medicine
Yeah,
check.
you know, maybe.
Anyway,
Can you see?
Krayla, future note, it's not a medicine check, it's Arcana check.
Okay, I'll do an arcana check.
Yeah.
I'm doing an Arcana check as well.
Yep, that's fine.
Do I have to do 3 or just
Oh,
1?
electrons.
You both can do Arcana checks. If you guys are splitting it, like, you would have, just make one. One each.
Dirty 20.
24.
Okay, so both of you realize, you look at it, you look at them and you kind of go, okay, so these have like this reddish liquid that flows around. This is the same sort of potion you guys have had multiple times before.
That's a
They're-
healing potion.
Yeah.
you
they're
guys go, okay, it's either healing or fire, but because of your experience with healing potions recently, you guys can lean more towards the healing potion aspect because it's what you guys remember.
Are
It's
these
the same
ones
sort of look.
specifically meant to be those 2 colours?
Not necessarily.
Or did you just run out of red?
I read it.
Okay, cool. So they're all meant to be red.
So who can heal?
Crayola is the cleric,
Okay.
but the healing potions, anyone can take them.
But who can heal themselves? I'm gonna give the potions to people who can't heal themselves.
That's a good idea. Who cannot heal
I know Vale
themselves.
can't. I can't.
I can't.
Can you not?
No. I
You've
have
got
a
spells and stuff.
healing.
You've got your
I mean, I guess I
stuff.
can because I've got the balm and the healing potion.
Do you want me to hold? Okay, I'll hold on to the second one, and then when you use yours, I'll give it back. I'll give it you another one.
Well, what about Ellen?
Ellen can heal.
What can she?
Can't you?
Druids have the healing spells out
I
the
think
way.
so.
Bloody bitch.
Do you want one just in case?
I would love one. Oh, you're not talking to me, sorry.
You also, just as an FYI, Xanathia, or for Laura's mindset, I still have your healing potion that you left with me
I'm trying to know what to do.
in person. So if you choose to use it, you're just going to have to let me know so I can do it for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll skip silver and electron.
In 5 ways.
Yeah.
Okay, how much do we get?
Just 220 silver, 160 electron.
Yep. 160 electron. So how much is that?
Oh, you're asking.
Yep.
What'd you say? How much is it?
Hold on. 220 silver divided by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 44 silver each.
44.
And 32 electrons.
And then what, 32 electrons.
What are electrons?
They're just like above silver.
Interesting.
But below gold.
Yeah, that's why they're in that order on your sheet.
So you're keeping 2 healing potions and you took 1
But what
from
would
there.
you use electrons for?
It's just currency.
You just add it together like you would
Did you
silver
take a healing
to
potion, did
coin,
you, Val?
know?
That's a lot.
You took a healing potion. Then.
Yes.
Yep.
How many copper pieces make a silver piece?
So is an electron equivalent to like 75 cents?
Do you know how many
It's like-
fucking
no idea.
cents make a dollar?
1
Silver
silver
pieces.
is 100.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Silver pieces, you go 2 of them, you get a gold piece. So if
So
an
then-
electron is between a gold piece and a silver piece, technically it'd be like 75 cents. So if you put 2 of them together, it'd be $1.25.
So it goes up in tens. So 10 silver pieces is
One electron.
no, sorry, 10 copper pieces is 1 silver.
Potion power.
How much? What are you specifically asking? Is it like
So if someone's like, oh, 1 gold piece, can I give him like 2
1 gold
electrons?
piece is 100 copper, 10 silver, or 2 electrum?
Okay,
Yeah, does
Oh.
that make sense?
you know what I mean?
And then 1 platinum piece is 10 gold pieces, 50 electron, 100 silver, or 1,000 copper.
Shit. Platinum we've not collected yet.
So yeah.
Question.
Yep.
Can I do an arcana check on my potions that I've had for fucking ever? Because I don't remember what they are.
Sure.
I think I've done it before, but I do not remember. Please give me a good number, guys.
DM.
I'm gonna neck myself, but an 8.
They look
They look like liquid.
pretty.
They look delicious.
You will not be able to
They
know
look like you should
until
try
you
them and see what
open them,
happens.
unfortunately.
Pardon?
You won't be able to know until you use them to see what they do. So, yes.
Would
That was a side
Elowen
disappointment.
understand
Yeah,
what,
I was
how
hoping
she's
for a higher
healing
number.
people?
Yeah, she wouldn't understand fully, but she'd be able to understand.
Can
like, there's
someone
something
else
that's
make an
happened.
arcana check on
I don't think
these?
she'd be able to be like.
Can you?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like you'd be able to tell. Like, oh, there's something I know
Oh
what I'm doing,
goodness,
but
yeah,
you
I rolled
won't
in
know
that
why.
one.
Oh, okay, never mind, forget it.
Also, just as an FYI, unless you roll a natural 20 on the roll, you will never know exactly what potion it is. It'll always be
Yeah, I
ambiguous.
think you've already told us that one.
Yeah, just as
I
an
mean,
FYI.
I
You have
shit
to be
you not.
You have to be proficient in Arcana.
Oh.
You have to be a magic
Can't just be
user.
rolling.
You can't just be like
and
magic.
tell us.
I can't just do. I
No.
can't just do a.
But I will take
Yeah,
one
so
of
you're
those
not a magic
potions
user.
I got
because
plus 3
Realistically, you won't have a
Arcana.
clue.
So why can't I do Arcana?
Because you're not a magic user.
Because you're not a magic
Then why do I
user.
have a plus 3?
Because you can
Right,
still
It's
make.
like the
Based
same
off
as
your
me
intelligence.
who's trying to actually
I am
use
studying
a weapon
how
that
to
I
make
have no
healing
proficiency
potions,
in.
so
It's
I
gonna
would
fail.
benefit
Yeah,
from
exactly.
taking one
But
to
as a
study.
nat 20, I can't just be like.
No, because you're not a
You
magic
wouldn't
user.
know.
You wouldn't know about magic.
And the reason why these two is because Crayola has an
I'm a
alchemy kit,
wizard, for one.
and Xanafi is a wizard. And you could
And
do it
Crayola's
too
a
because you've got a
healer.
herbalism kit.
I would benefit from
Use
having
that,
a
so bad.
potion since I'm making health potions.
Oh yeah, you could sample it.
Yeah. So I can
Sample it
make
and know what to
more.
make. Yeah.
Alrighty. Are we going in?
We're in
Well,
Phandelver.
you
one of
guys
those potions.
make your way to the entrance of
Can
Phandelver.
I just buy rations?
Yeah, we need to buy
Like, as in
rations.
straight away?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys pull your cart in. The second you guys go straight past Bartholomew's Provisions, which is the first place in town, you just see Ellen just jump off and just walk in.
Yeah, I'm jumping off as well.
You jump off as well. Now, because Ellen was doing the cart, she just jumps off and the cart continues as the officers are still moving.
I
She
jump
never
off the
actually
ox and
told them
stop
to
it.
stop.
Yeah.
Can I talk to them?
Do they listen to him then?
We'll make an animal handling check.
Alright. Alright. Because I've got +7 in animal
Are they just going to walk
Training
into
by.
Phandelver? Is that what they're going to keep doing?
I hate this dice today.
Or.
Is it
I think
a
the dice
They
make
naturally
total.
stop though since I've stopped.
Not necessarily, because if you just jumped off and you haven't really commanded them to stop,
Yeah, but I was
they're
sitting
going to
on
continue.
here.
Can I do that?
Okay.
I was still in the car.
They would still continue, especially if they've been walking just mindlessly for the last little bit. They have not. And also, you are the type of person who were like, no. They're probably like
You're
used
like
to
what's
you just
in the
moving
medieval
around.
world
All the
as
time.
Canadian king
On them.
Literally.
Alright, so
with the Tizen.
Are they just walking into Phandelver still?
Yeah, they're just walking into town. So, and
I'm
as
just
you
like,
see, the town square where the well is in the middle of it.
Hop!
Yep.
Pick up a pot, throw it at the wall, get a diamond.
But before she had started throwing things at walls and stuff, as soon as my foot touched the ground, I had assumed a new form as I had entered the town. I look like a sun-beaten, middle-aged man. I've got like a bit of a beard that's got
You've changed form.
white.
Oh my Jesus. Demons.
I've got like white, grey hairs growing through it, and just weather beaten.
Yep.
Are there a place in the shop? Or
Weather
sounds like my
beaten.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
How many rations do I currently have on your end? Because I have no idea. I haven't been keeping track.
I haven't taken off what you guys have done in the last couple of sessions. Yep.
So
Well, we
I've
slept
got,
a night, so we'll take one off.
You
I've got-
guys slept 2 nights, actually.
So
you guys
I'm down
have
to
taken
3.
2 rations.
I've got 5 on my end. So I should be down to 3.
I got 6.
Hey,
Is that
George.
right?
Hey, yeah.
So you said 2 nights?
Yeah, this session, you guys did the night when you guys first stopped at the cart.
Plus the
and you
traveling.
had a travel night as well.
So it's
You're-
technically like midday.
Yeah, it's about midday at this point.
So I would have 17 rations.
17! She rich in food.
I am rich in food.
I wanna get off the cart and go to buy rations.
Okay, so you get off the cart and go rations.
rations.
And Nafia and Hugh were just on the back of the cart still as it kind of continues and then stops a little bit way.
Oh, okay, so is it just
And
me
it's
and you?
just you two. The other 3 went into Bartholomew's provisions.
I'm gonna turn around at you and be like, wait, I need to tell you something.
I want to look at her and say,
You fucking dog.
I
No,
want
I'm just
to
kidding.
go get some apples. Do you want to come with?
I do want to come with, but I have to tell you something. It's going to be a hard conversation, so let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get off the cart and then start wandering as you guys go into the provisions. So you guys will wander up. I will do the provisions
Can
first.
we
So
just like
Yeah, hurry. That's what we're trying to
move
do.
along?
That's what we're trying to do, but we're keep being stopped.
I was gonna say that's on you. You guys are telling me what you're doing.
All I want to know is the price so I know how many one can buy.
So you guys go into the store. You open the door.
Can I buy some rations?
You have, at this point, you have Andor, who was wiping over the counter. He sees the 3 of you guys. Nah, you guys are back again, eh? Oh,
Meet our new friends.
you're new.
G'day, how's it going? I turn back to see an old man. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from?
Where you going? He reaches his hand forward and
How much is rations, old man?
He's not an old man. He's an old man.
Kenny,
Bartholomew's the owner. He's the old man.
I'm an old man.
Shit.
I stand my case.
I kind of like, not nudge or push, but like I kind of nudge Elwyn aside. I'm like, excuse her, we're just in a bit of a hurry today. How much a ration?
I was yelled at by a dragonborn the other day. I'm still upset.
Fair enough. They can be temperamental people.
Yes, they are.
You had your 2 dragonborn friends that really
Oh
did.
yeah, I forgot about that bitch.
Who?
Good ad.
Right. Anyway,
What the
5 silver pieces for a day's worth of rations.
Fantastic, thank you.
5 silver pieces for a day.
Yes.
5.
So one
Price
ration.
hasn't changed. One ration.
ration is
5
5
silver
silver pieces.
That's not expensive.
Yes.
That's expensive.
Oh, really? 5 silver?
5 silver pieces.
That's not expensive.
He's like, at this point,
Are you
looking
processing what
back
silver
and
is?
forth at you two having an argument about 5 silver pieces.
Silver's not
How
expensive.
much is 20 rations?
20 rations would be 100 silver pieces.
100 silver pieces.
10 gold.
I give him 100 silver pieces.
Jesus.
In a bag.
You're like, silver.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes, thanks, Thistle, and this other guy comes out and goes,
Thistle.
yes. Oh, hi, hello.
Aw, this soul.
Do I remember this one?
No, I don't think you've ever interacted with Thistle. You have, and
But you're not there.
you completely ignored Thistle when you were having a conversation with someone. So he definitely remembers you.
But
He
she's
goes,
not there.
oh,
She's not there.
okay, thanks.
These 2 aren't there.
Yeah, I know these 2 aren't there, but that would be
I
the
know
only person.
Thistle.
Pardon?
You're not there.
I've spoken
Yeah,
to
you
Thistle.
would know Thistle, but no, these guys wouldn't. He kind of comes out and goes, thanks, thanks for the counting. And he kind of like
These are
starts
for
to
me.
walk back,
I know, I haven't done mine yet.
and he goes, oh, and Andor goes, oh, yes.
May I buy 30 rations? My brain isn't working.
30 rations.
Yeah, 30 days worth of rations.
He
You have
looks
that
at
in stock?
the clear shelf that Elowen's just gone like
Oh.
this with. And he goes, just one moment. And then this was like, oh, I'll do it, it's okay. And then he'll run out the back and he'll come out with this like crate and he'll be like, sorry, thanks.
My heart. Can I have 30 of them? How much would that be?
30 rations.
Element just goes.
Fucking goodness.
30, so that's 5 times 30. 5 times 30 is 1,550.
Okay.
Oh.
Another one you guys do that for.
What? 5 times 30?
Yeah, 5 times 3 is 15, so 150.
You said 1,500.
No, I said 150.
No, 150, yeah. 20 rations to...
Apparently my brain's not working.
Then I'm just gonna turn to
I
these
want to
two
add, so
and
I
then
want to
be
pay.
like,
I want to pay 150 silver pieces, and I want to add an extra 10 gold for grabbing the crate at the back. I just like a little tip. Well, I have like 900, so.
We're not splitting the gold,
splurge.
are
Do
we?
you know how much gold I have? 1,200.
And you didn't pay any in tips after the work you did for you.
Because I haven't spent
1,000 gold.
fucking shit.
I didn't spend mine either. I've got such a good one.
Okay, so 20 rations, 30 rations.
Some of us started richer than others.
Well,
I just leave.
So after seeing them grab all the rations, I'm like, is there any more for me?
any more for
Is there-
me?
And kind of goes, more rations. So there's
Oh,
30...
I've written up a little bit of a list. Yeah, these guys are taking me out to go out. I'm trying to do a little bit of prospecting. I've got a little bit of a list.
About to say prostituting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
You know all about that.
yeah.
Anyway,
So I gave
Okay, not the first thing.
give him a little bit of a shopping
I'll get
list.
sex with that other
There's
changeling.
oil, bolts, poison, caltrops, antitoxin, and hunting trap, and rations.
okay,
Nah.
so
Hello.
you will find rations. What else did you have on there?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love this. He'll actually take this and he'll go, he'll actually probably be able to find the bolts at the armor and weapons store just down the way.
And what would their names be? These-
Good question. The Lion Shield Coster is just down the way. That will probably be your best bet when it comes to armor. It's owned by a wonderful woman, Liani.
Also, sorry.
Yes.
Can I fast track? Is there like a herbalism shop here? No. Or like a potion shop? No.
No.
Nothing
It's a small
like
town.
that.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
To the point where he's literally going to go, other than that, I can give you the rations.
Rations?
Unfortunately, all of this type of stuff doesn't
It's a
really,
town.
we don't really have any of it, unfortunately. We more so stock bedrolls and
Like,
we've got pistons and some candles and blankets. And
So it's what sort of town is this? It's
it's a mining town. We've got a mining.
It's a mining town.
I've got a mining pick if you'd like it, but
the mind.
But wouldn't there be oil? I've got a lamp. I'm going to be doing prospecting.
yeah.
What sort of joint are you running here?
It's a really cool contraption.
So
That's a
about
good-
$10.
As you look over at the walls and there's still like wooden like sconces, he goes, we don't really have much need for like oil. Oh, right there.
That was on camera.
Amazing. He kind of sits there and goes, yeah. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. Like I said though, the weapon shop might have come at some of these things, but yeah.
Make an insight check and a perception check.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. See if he's telling the truth.
Yep.
And I'm percepting any other things around the place.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a point of lucky on the perception check. So
I'm so sorry, I just finished my coffee.
So I got an 11 on the insight, and then on the perception, I got a 21.
Okay,
cool.
so inside, he, from what you can tell, is telling the truth. Now, this room that you're in is very much a small wooden hut. That's a very makeshift room. Now, what you will see is...
No, in the background.
Oh, I was going to say, what? Is it glitching? So, what you will see is the actual room itself very much has what he says. There's a tinderbox, there's a torch, there's a couple of shovels, there's some sacks, some bedrolls, some
Nice.
rations. Well, there was a space where the rations would be. There's a bucket, there's some candles, there's a barrel, very much general stock up supplies. Nothing of, great interest, but then that's when the weapons shop is down the road where that has all like that type of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I will then grab 10 rations and. How big are these sacks?
Yeah, the sacks.
Yeah, like are they just small little like potato sacks or like little pouches?
No, you're right.
They're like potato sacks.
Yeah.
As you can see, like etched into the wood is like one copper piece. So like they're not really that great when it comes to sacks, and like there's not a lot of supplies in this type of town. It is more of a wayside town in between. So,
Alright, so I'll get 10 and then I'll get 2 of those little sacks containers.
Okay, so 10 rations and 2 sacks.
Yeah.
Amazing. So Andor's sitting there as you're kind of contemplating this whole thing. He kind of goes, okay.
The skin.
This'll. And he goes, yes. Okay. And he goes back out the back, and this time you can see him. He's like sweating profusely. And he comes out with another bucket that's like half full, and he puts it in front of you, and he grabs the sacks and puts the sacks in and hands it over.
Thank you. And thank you for your help. And I just give him so what would that be? 50 silver?
50 silver for the rations. And then it's 2 copper pieces for the 2 sacks.
That's what I meant.
If you've got any copper.
How much is a gold for silver? It's 10.
Yeah, so 10 silver pieces is 1 gold. So if you've got 5 gold pieces, you can give him.
Yeah, I'll give him 5 gold and
That's like you can get
I've no.
Yeah, I said that.
I actually have no silver pieces.
You can get something new.
Okay, 5 gold.
Yeah.
Get me copper.
Which one got me?
No cost. How about I just give you 5 gold for the whole thing?
That's what I say. She can
He'll look at you and he'll be like,
You're gonna get
okay.
shot.
Thank you.
As you guys have like worn him down, he's a bit like, okay,
I'm
yeah.
heading $10. You should be happy.
Thanks.
Yep. And I'll go straight to the armor smith.
Okay, sweet. So you walk out straight past Element as she's like sitting there on the cart, and you just straight down.
I'm back in the car.
Well,
Yeah.
since
Back on
everyone is away doing stuff, can I go find Silver
Sure.
by myself?
Good
I'm
point.
gonna switch to these guys now.
I do want to say you did take note that I paid the 150 silver and gave 10 gold.
Yeah.
Bye. That's all I wanted to make sure.
Alright.
I'm happy to chill on the
You
car.
and Xanafia, you guys are walking. You guys haven't even noticed that they're not there. Like, you guys are just doing your own thing. You go off to find Sildar. Are you going with Element?
No, you said you wanted to go alone. with, didn't you?
I'm with.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you two go together, you go straight to the armor store. You two!
Are we walking past any stores on the way to the end?
No, so you walk up the main street and around the corner. It's just past a couple of little houses towards the apple orchard because it's right at the other end.
Apple orchard!
Okay.
That'll
Is
work
there
for
any apples in
Kenny.
season on the juice?
Well, you gotta get there to have a look first. So this will be the conversation that you guys have as you walk up there.
Zen, I'm gonna grab her hand. I'm gonna say, let's speed walk there. We're on a time limit.
It's 10.
Oh, yes, you're still muted,
Oh,
Dora.
sorry.
That's fine, but I really, really need to talk to you about something, and it's super important, and it's serious, and you're not gonna be happy.
Do we need to talk about it right now?
I think we do. Because if I don't tell you now, I'm not going to get another chance because the group doesn't want you to know.
The group's keeping secrets from me?
No,
It's
not.
one. I'm smiling, but I'm so uncomfy right now.
After all this time, the honesty that I give everyone, you are all keeping a secret from me?
You sure?
It's not one that I want to keep, and that's why I'm telling you. But it is something that you need to know, and I need you to keep in mind that we weren't keeping it from you to hurt you. They didn't want you to become distracted while you were dealing with all of this. But you talking about your family and wanting to confront the black spider, I can't sit with this. I can't let it sit and fester, and for you to find out that way is so wrong to me.
Spit it out, Zen.
We found your dad on the way to Cranford Castle.
He's alive?
And I'm literally just gonna look at her.
I'm gonna grab her
tear
hand
up.
and I'm smiling.
I'm gonna start crying and just be like, no.
What do you mean, no?
Well, do you remember when we were at the car? You were in Tassie, by the way. But do you remember when we were at the car and Elowen, Vale, Boar, and Elowen, Boar, and I, we jumped out and raced down into the forest because we heard something.
You heard my dad?
No. Boar found your dad and what appeared to be his crew
Okay.
dead. And it looked like they had been there for a while. I'm crying through all this, by the way.
Yeah.
And
I let go of your
Boar
hand.
told us, huh?
I let go of your hand during this.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm literally just crying about this. Boar told us that we should not tell you and made us keep it from you. And then after Cragmore, I tried to tell you again and Elowen told me not to. And because you're talking about your family and the black spider, and I can't let you live with that hope, and I can't. You said this would be something that you would want to know, and I felt like you deserve to know because it is your family, and I cannot stand to see you just think that there's going to be a good outcome to this, but there isn't. Your dad is dead.
I'm going to be probably anger is getting me to the point where she's gonna shut down.
You shut down?
Shut down. And then I'm just gonna turn around and I'm just gonna walk away.
And I'm just going to keep following her from a distance.
I'm gonna walk back to the cart with a passion.
I'm gonna at this point I'm gonna be following her by her heels, just keeping my head down and preparing for what's to come. And Apollo, is he walking with you or with me? Because I'm gonna try and pat him.
Probably just trailing behind.
I would say that Apollo is just there.
He's just looking at. He knows. He looks at me and he's like,
you guys start wandering back. Now, I'm gonna cut to you guys, because you guys, where are you guys looking for Silver?
In that tavern. Because
The
didn't you
tavern?
live there?
Yep. So you go into the tavern, perfect. So you park your car. Do you park your car or do you...
No, I leave the car where it is so everyone knows where it is.
Oh, okay, so it's
I just
still...
go walk there.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So you two walk to the tavern.
Yeah.
When you open the doors, you can see that it's the lunchtime rush.
Oh,
And you can see that you've got,
Oh, he's not prepared.
the names.
Surprise.
That was really scary.
Okay, so you see Toblin and you see Trelina as they're whacking tables and they're clearing stuff. You also see the barmaid Elsa,
I forgot about Elsa. Oh,
who's kind of at the bar serving ale. Elsa's the first to see you guys, and she kind of,
Hi, Elsa.
and she sees you both walk in. She goes,
Boar's dead.
No,
I'm just kidding. So at this point as well, you see Toblin as he puts his head up and goes, oh,
Toblerone is Silda
hello.
here.
Hi, Toadland.
Who?
Silda.
Silda. Oh, Silda. Where is Silda? And you can see he's quite flustered at
What
the
was his
moment.
reaction to them walking in the bar?
Who?
Nonchalant.
Toblin?
Oh, totally.
Well, he had a lot of like things with Hugh, remember? And his wife.
You know, I tried to patch things
you
over.
know.
Like
And a completely, utterly forest in a bedroom.
Oh,
and a
yeah,
destroyed
that's
door.
I turned my room into a forest.
Am I the only one he doesn't hate anymore?
He kind of sits there and goes, Silder, I believe, would be across the way.
Oh, he's
in
American.
The town marshal's hall.
Okay,
Just
I
over
go
there.
I
there.
need a quarter pounder.
Yeah, Carl Banner.
I just
Carl
walk
Banner.
out.
You just walk out. He then looks at you and goes,
I just grab.
Hey, Toadland, how
I
are
grab
you?
Cryella.
oh, yeah.
Patch on the flip side.
You guys walk around to the town master's hall, and you're. What are you doing?
Just walk in.
Just walk in. Okay, as you swing the door open,
Oh, shit.
you see it's a big hall with Harbin's little office at the back.
Yep.
You see Harbin standing in the hall talking to Sildar,
Oh.
and on the left side of both of them is Hella. And all three of
Halloween,
you-
you should let me take this. Get behind me.
all three of them just look, and you see Hella just. And I'm gonna leave that there.
Oh, fuck's sake. Just when it was getting good.
So I walk up to the
Yeah, the papa.
lion shield.
Ellen.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Get
Yep.
behind.
Ellen has
And I had now changed my other form to a younger, more robust
Oh.
looking younger man.
Okay, yep.
Rebels.
Robust.
Robust!
I swing open the door.
What is that?
I look in and I see.
You can see her, like, you actually, as soon as you swing the door open, you actually see her. She's sitting on a chair behind a desk and she goes, oh, excuse me? Oh, hello.
And I
Who are you?
swing in the door. It's Leanne. Is
yeah,
it
Liani, yes.
Liani? Oh yes, yes. I was just told by the chap down the road that you might have some things I'm needing. I need some. Oh, I think I might just give you the list. Actually,
Alright.
here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm out here hunting some big game with some companions of mine. Do you have any of those things I need?
Yeah, I've got some bolts. What else have I got? Some bolts.
Yeah, you got bolts. Come on.
How many bolts do you need? I saw a pack of 20 for a gold piece.
20 for a gold piece? I'll take that. What about, do you get any oil, hunting traps? Maybe some rope? Because the guy was pretty useless back then. I mean,
Bartholomew.
yeah. Oh no, what a guy.
Yeah. Here you go. That's yours. That's yours as a gold piece, please.
Yeah.
Flick
it over.
She catches it in the air, she puts it down on the table. In regards to your list here, the hunting traps and stuff like
Come
that.
on, don't disappoint me. Come on.
Oh,
She'll go, I don't
You
do
don't?
any of this.
You don't? I'm hearing a lot about this Phandelver place, you know.
Yeah, it's a great place to stop off, but like I said, we're a mining place. We've got a lot of mining supplies.
welcome to my
Yeah.
If you need anything
Oil.
for a mine, we've got that. We just don't have any oil. That's something that we should probably invest in. No way.
Sounds like
This is the type of
They're a
we've got
mining town, but they don't
torches.
actually mine.
We've got
They just
torches.
they
we just don't
mine
have-
their own
Because
business.
our mining is more not in caves. Our mining is more like on the surface level type.
They mine their own business.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So, what else
I'm
you're
joking,
selling
my
here?
She'll like point to you know, there's some daggers,
My 50 feet of
there's
rope. I'm gonna go
some
use it.
swords, some quarterstaffs. I've got a bow and arrow.
I need a bow and arrow.
Well, there's one there.
20 bolts.
Right, bolts.
Now, would there be anyone in this town that would have any
Would there
of
be
these?
anyone in this town?
The only person in this town that you could probably talk to about that is the wonderful Harvey.
Oh,
Harbin.
Yes.
The
The
Harvey.
Town master.
our beautiful town master that's doing everything that he can for us.
ooh.
You alright there? You look like you're having a stroke.
Yes, I'm fine.
Holy
We just love Harbin.
Mmm.
Sounds like you guys have had a bit of a checkered past. But,
We've all got to check it past it that fast. Anyway.
yeah, it doesn't seem like my problem. But anyway, thanks for the help. Thanks for the bolts. I'll get going.
Oh, alright. See you later. And as you leave, make a perception check.
What's your passive perception?
That's a natural
Natural
one.
one.
Fantastic.
You don't see anything, you just leave.
Oh. He's like, ah.
I just actually no. I just like as I'm walking out, I just like give the door like I open the door with my knee. So
Oh, you're
Yes.
kind of angry.
yeah, not angrily, just unmindful of the social etiquette for that
Yeah.
moment. Just I sort of just knee the door. Nah.
And she's just like,
To be fair, Kenny's banged on that door before. Yeah.
Eloin's done a lot.
I think you have.
So what's the name of this chap?
The fact that they
The
still welcome us
person
is
who's
No,
Surprise.
pretty
Who should-
Harbin.
Harbin.
Harbin Wester. The beautiful town master that they're all so excited about.
Wait, why did they hate Harvard again?
So,
I'm not getting one.
you head towards. Are you heading
missed
towards the town master hall? Is that where you're going?
Yeah, I'll walk along. I'll assume the largest, most.
You can very easily find the town master's hall.
Yeah.
As you walk out, though, it'll be the same time as you see them walking in, and you and Zanafia walking up the road from the direction of the cart. So, where are you two heading?
I'm following you, and at the back, depending on how I'm gonna say, Hugh, we did bury him.
Where are you heading?
Please don't hurt me.
Where are you heading? That was the main question. To the cart.
The cart's at Bartholomew's Provisions, which is there. You would have got to the cart and seen no one there.
And I'm gonna say,
Can I
and I'm gonna
get
say,
on the orcs and start driving it?
Oh,
Sure.
I'm gonna jump on the cart.
Okay.
But I'm
So
also
you
gonna
guys-
say,
Yep.
I'm also gonna say, I can take you to where he was buried.
I don't want to know, I just want revenge.
Oh.
Okay, Hugh, let's I'm gonna jump next to her right where the orcs are, and I'm gonna try and, pull them to stop them from moving.
Oh.
I move him again.
Okay.
No,
So
Hugh,
there's this.
you need to think about this.
Yeah, it's like a car's constantly
Just
jolting.
right. I'm just gonna yell, just right.
Zanafia, I'll leave you behind if I have to.
You cannot go without the party.
You all kept a big secret from me,
And I told you, we didn't know longer than a day.
so I'm going.
No, you cannot go without the party.
Then stay behind.
Where are you
No.
going?
I'm going towards the kids.
I'm gonna start screaming at my town.
Do you know where that is? No, I don't have the map.
Towards where?
No, I was joking.
What's happening?
Yeah, where are you
They're
going?
just fighting.
No, I'm aware, but where are you trying to get to?
I wanted to try and get the orcs out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna scream out in the town the names of the like Bayon, Elowen.
You calling for
Are you
us? Yeah.
I was going to.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's up to you. What are you doing? So you two are like, as you
Yeah, and while we're doing that, Jordan, I'm literally screaming out for Elowen, Vale, and Crael. I'm literally screaming out their names.
Do we hear
Okay.
from where we are?
None of you hear it because it's on the other side of town. So, like,
That's not that big.
unfortunately, no, the town's not that big, but it's still, like, pretty decent.
It's also
Not gonna
midday,
be
so
someone-
hustle and bustle would have
Actually,
covered it.
Jordan, I'm gonna see if this works. It's probably not gonna work, but
Yeah.
we can try. I'm gonna look at Apollo and be like, you know we need the party. Get them.
He just looks back at you, looks at you for a moment, or kind of a
What are you
direction.
telling?
Can see and sense your
Anger.
anger, and he'll be like,
Oh!
and start
Yes.
pointing in this direction back towards the town at you.
I'll leave you behind as well.
Whoa.
Apollo, she's just upset. She's
Goosebumps.
just upset.
He'll just, and then he'll just lay down in the car.
She's just upset, Apollo.
I'm gonna cry. This is emotional.
Not to tell her.
You need to. Well, actually, I got it, George. While she's in the middle of fighting me from getting the ults, I'm gonna cast sleep on her.
Can I see her about to cast it?
It's gonna
Something
succeed.
I can see her doing?
Is that an AoE?
Is that a what?
Area of effect?
Oh, I was like,
No, it's creatures of
So
effect.
it's one action, and I've got to roll 5d8.
Yeah, but anyone within.
George?
Nah, it's she chooses creatures.
She chooses.
Yeah.
So she can make the oxes.
So can you? Yeah, you roll 5d8.
I'm not making the oxes because they didn't do anything wrong. I need this bitch to go to sleep.
Yeah, but
No, I lie.
She's
You are
not letting me
right.
do
It's within a 20-foot point of where you choose.
Yeah, so it would be right next to me.
Can I
24.
see Zanoki doing this?
Yeah, but it's
Good look at her.
it only takes one
Dare.
action, so it literally happens.
It happens
And I'm
in
gonna.
the Doesn't have.
Tears are streaming down Hugh's face. She was like,
Like,
her
have to,
eyes
like, roll for
red.
it?
And guess what, Hugh? I am also crying. It's for the good of the party. So 20-foot radius. So if that's the case, it
You
will
have
put
2
Hugh
minutes.
and the Oxes and Apollo to sleep, won't it?
Hang on.
Okay, so, but if it's in a 20-foot radius, is it going to put Hugh, the
We're not gonna
Oxes,
get to
and Apollo to
No.
sleep?
It will put everyone to sleep in the 20.
Including me?
Evelyn.
Not
This is
you.
us. We'll be
It's
back.
everyone but
Who's
you.
had high hopes
Okay, cool.
for us?
I'm rolling 5d8.
So bad.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go like
I
now.
need 16.
Come back.
6 is 22, 27, 29.
So,
Stormed off.
what you do, you cast it up both Oxus and Apollo,
Oh.
and Hugh is standing there, and she gets this
She gets a bit
waft
wobbly.
of
It's not
it.
an
She gets a
AoE.
bit. Ooh,
No, it's
But-
creatures.
there's not enough there for her to.
I'm gonna cast it again.
Why are you wasting your spell slot?
It
Because
will.
I can rest.
So, you can cast it. Also, don't forget. Do I want to tell her that?
Yes.
When you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, roll an additional 2d8 for each spell
Oh,
slot.
I cast it at second level, then I get to roll an additional d8.
Do I know what
2 d8s. An extra 2. So it's
Okay,
7
so
in
29,
total.
hang on, 29 plus.
No, it's not plus. It's a separate spell.
No,
but
she-
because the Oxes and Apollo are unaffected, all the whole hit points will go to Hugh.
All of this one.
Because the 3 of them are already unconscious. So what happens is you cast it's 29 hit points. The Apollo's hit points get taken off of that and he goes to sleep. Then the 2 Oxes' hit points get taken off that and they go to sleep. And then you use up all of those.
And then I'm casting again.
So unless you hit Hugh's hit points, max hit points, then
Okay.
does that make sense?
Alright, no, that's okay. So I am that's 5, so I've got to roll 7.
Yeah.
Holy crap. What's your hit points?
So you
What did
see
she
her
say?
cast the first spell, and what you see is the 2 oxes fall asleep. The cart immediately stops where it is. You see Apollo drop to sleep.
Can I just say, Zen, if you do this, you're not my family.
And I say, and if you keep going, you're not mine.
Did she wall the
You
channel?
killed my boyfriend, you were on thin ice already.
I didn't kill him. I did.
I killed him.
I'm just gonna have my hand ready. I'm like, you have a choice to make.
Then I pull out my bow and aiming it at you.
Jesus, guys.
This is not one that you're gonna
If
win.
you were there, if you were in this
It's
situation, you'd be like,
Don't even
Kill you
think
both.
about it.
You are acting out of anger.
You guys all lied to me.
It was a lie to protect you.
It's my choice.
We didn't
You
lie,
took
that just
my
goes
choice
say
away
If
from
you
me.
want to be mad at the party who wanted to keep it from you. But I fucking told you, and I'm trying to stop you from going anywhere to get yourself killed like the rest of your fucking family. So if you want to keep going, by all means, keep going. But I will put you to sleep, and then I will lie you down and have the rest of them fuck you up, alright? Don't make me put you to sleep and cast magic missile while you're
Do it.
unconscious.
I fire an arrow at her.
Okay, roll for an attack.
Oh my god.
16.
Plus.
6.
Plus your attack
because
modifier.
it's not a surprise attack and I know she's firing at me. Can I cast a defense like Bard?
No, because what it is like she's got the bow ready to go at you, pointing at you, and she just releases it. So it's going to be too quick for
Can
you
I
to react.
pick where it hits?
You can pick where it hits.
Does Zen have her hand out?
She has her hand out to say stop,
Going
don't
through
you?
her hand.
So
oh my
16
god.
hits because you don't have mage armor on either, because you haven't casted it yet, so you're only on 12. So it hits. Roll for your damage. Which is a D8.
Guys.
Roll a D8. No, the plum bomb. You have a plum bomb.
Yep. And then
Yeah, that's fine.
plus your dex, because it'd be
Correct. Yeah. Plus your normal dex, which I think
7.
is 1. 7. So Xanathia takes 7 points of damage as the arrow gets flown, and it goes straight through Xanathia's hand. It's like,
It's like pain in the hand.
and you
until
see the
it's
blood
sympathy.
come out
That
as you
stops the
sit there and well, she hasn't cast the spell a second time yet.
Don't
I'm gonna
start.
cast it now.
Don't start war, Zen.
Okay, so
I'm
as
just gonna whisper to myself.
Yep.
Hang on, I need a pencil to write down.
I'm gonna whisper to myself. Fuck that.
snaps the arrow.
26, I think I have.
Okay, so you just see as you're like, ah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast it again, but I'm doing it level 2, so I have 7 dice to use.
Yep, go for it. So 70.
I'm gonna whisper to myself.
Also, if they do show up, is it okay when we keep recording?
16 plus 6 is, again, 22, 27, 30, 35, and 43.
So, you cast it on a second level. You, the spell hits, and you see as she looks back at you, and she just shakes it back off.
Whoa!
And she stares at you, and she goes, "Really?"
You've started a war.
45. She had to hit 45 for it to make her sleep.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because she has
Is
45
it
hit
knocking
points.
her act- Is it taking anything off her?
No.
Yeah, no. So what it does is to put the subject to sleep, you need to reach their current hit points because she's on
How many
max.
points does you have?
She has 45 hit
45.
points.
Oh, and I hit 43.
Yeah.
I'm casting it one more time.
No.
Are you
no.
serious?
So you have to. So every time you cast it. Hang on. Hang on. I just want to clarify what's happening so you're aware. So when you cast sleep. Yeah. Hang on. When you cast sleep, you have to reach. It doesn't do any damage. It only puts the subject to sleep when you reach their current hit point. So if you had taken damage and she was whatever hit points it is, you need to match what hit points she's currently on for her to go to sleep. The spell doesn't do any damage. It just puts the subject to sleep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just pissed.
At this point, you're like, what?
Again!
Then I reload another arrow. If you
Okay.
do it one more time,
I'm gonna pause that there. Now we're gonna go. do you follow these guys in, or what do you do? Because you see these guys enter the Town Master's Hall.
The Town Master's Hall is the tavern in which they were.
No, it's
so
across from the
tavern's
tavern.
Across, so the tavern's here, Town Master's Hall is here, so they went out of the tavern and around. Or the other way around.
Well, I'm gonna go. I was told that Torben, is it Torben?
Jasmine, this is fucked up.
Harbin?
Close enough.
Harbin is in the Town Master's Hall, so I'm gonna go see.
So you follow these guys in just like probably a couple of rounds behind them. So you guys walk in, you see the whole interaction happening. You guys see Hella straight away.
Yeah, I'm telling Kimmy to get behind. I'm like, maybe I should take the reins on this
No.
one. Oh,
And then you see Harbin and Silver
Kimmy?
snap their heads at you and go, oh! You!
Zelda!
You're alive!
Your friend's dead.
And Silver just looks at you and goes, what? Who?
What's his name again?
Gun.
Gundren. Died.
gun drop.
We didn't get to him in time.
Gun there. Gone there.
Oh.
But we know where Waybaker Cave is.
We apologise for your most sincerest condolences.
What's your passive perception?
15.
You also would
15.
probably enter at this point. You see Hella, as soon as you say that, she goes,
Shit.
so I'm gonna...
Don't go anywhere, stink.
Oh no!
She'll be like, you're not the boss of me.
I do an
And
inside
she'll,
check on
she'll
her.
turn, make it, okay, make
Can I
an
make
inside check.
an inside check, like, if, like,
Jasmine, this is
her
too
true
weird.
form
I should
or something? Or, like,
I should what?
You can make
No,
an
like,
insight
just-
check to see what she's hiding. You won't be able
Oh, that's a nice woman. You
to tell. You have no idea. She looks
in
like...
the jail you go!
She looks absolutely fine, but she just goes, and she goes...
You smell like shit as usual.
She
Oh my
goes,
god.
you're a bitch as usual. And she'll look at Harbin and Sildar and just be like, I will catch up with you guys later when I'm not surrounded by people who are disrespectful. And she'll walk out. And
fresh
Harbin
air,
just
so stinky in here.
and she just ignores you and she leaves. She walks straight past you and she
I
goes...
kind of say to her as she's walking out, I'm like, I'm sorry, excuse her.
She basically flips you off as she kind of keeps
I've
going.
lived in the woods and never smelled such shit before.
You see Harbin who's like...
Holy crap, Kimmy!
Harbin looks at both of you and kind of goes...
What's
I don't really want to
Silver and Harbin?
interject
Then
an
don't.
opinion,
Oh.
but
Shit.
Hella is someone who you probably shouldn't annoy like that. She has massive
Why'd she
power.
walk away then?
Well, from what I've heard,
like-
she doesn't like you very much. And so
I wonder
What I've
why.
heard is that she's suspicious as fuck.
Silver kind of goes, yeah, but she's been around for so long. She knows so much. She's a really good asset if you can get her on your side.
Yeah, well, fuck that.
You're the one who calls her stinky!
She's
Are you
stunk.
doing anything?
She
while
was
you're watching
just
this play out?
dirty from working!
So I see that whole altercation happen, and I sort of like, as I walked in and she
Just like
comes
believe their
out,
mind.
she gives a finger, and I sort of
The cat
like,
with the butthole's back.
she
Lovely.
exits, and I speak to.
You might have to catch that hole again.
Is there anything all right? I'm just,
Excuse me, man. We're trying to have a conversation here.
But
Can you not interrupt?
I'm actually not in the building.
Why?
She had just exited, and I had just.
Oh, you're talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
That's fine. That's fine.
man.
Okay. So she just looks at you and she goes, "Ugh, look, not really any of your business, but just so you're aware, these people in there not to be trusted. They are
Really?
absolute assholes." And
Oh.
she
What
just
have you
keeps
done
going.
to her reputation?
I'm like, yeah, I just came to town. I just saw these. I
do
just
we
saw
hear
these
this?
guys,
And
and
she turns around and she goes like this. She goes, "I really don't want to hear it. Make a perception check."
Do we hear this? Do we hear that?
No, we're inside.
No, you guys are
But
inside.
the door's open.
Yeah, but you guys are interacting with
Natural 20.
As she puts her hand up, her sleeve drops a little bit, and you see this tattoo of a spider on her.
Remember when I told you about that fucking donkey?
did?
Like, yeah.
And
ages
she's
ago.
like, enough.
What is
And she
it?
keeps
I
walking.
fucking told
no.
you!
I'm gonna use
There
my.
was a tattoo of a spider on her wrist.
That's right.
Ow, I just popped my toe on the fucking chair. You're welcome.
I told you it was
And
better.
that's why she's freaking out, because I said I know where Echo Caves are, and that's where they're conspiring.
But we need to be on her side.
I like as she like
Get
lifts her hand
intel.
Hang
up,
on.
as she lifts her hand up and the comes down. I'm going to use my fast hand slide of action to quickly grab her hand and pull it up, and in like a grimace face, I like contort my face and like make it a normal like
I know what you mean.
sort of form into like a drow almost. And I'd be
Raisin!
what was one of the things that drow had said with the spider or something?
As in Cragmore Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they said anything to do with the spider specifically.
Well, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and
Yeah.
go. The spider also sends its regards.
Do you transform your face into what the drow initially looked like? Like the doppelganger initially looked
Yeah,
like?
I'm gonna take
Yeah? Okay. She'll look up and she'll
because
go,
I am also wearing like that
Yeah.
cloak as well, so no one will.
okay. As you do that, she looks up and she goes, Venifer.
Oh.
Nice to see
That
you."
was Venifer.
Are we kidding?
And she'll go,
What is happening?
You sent that letter.
are you...
Can I read it again?
So she'll look at you and she'll go, oh, I should have known it was you. There's a little bit of an aggression in your tone. Are you looking after them?
Yes, it seems I've aligned myself with them. They seem to be getting closer to what we're seeking.
She'll lean forward and she'll kind of usher you to the side a little bit so no one can hear you. And she'll kind of say,
Lord fucking drop!
I don't understand who Venifer is.
The raisin!
Raisin.
Raisin
That was the
bitch
letter
from
we
the
found in the
castle.
sewers.
The raisin is Venifer.
And she works at the spider. But we don't know this.
Well, we knew.
No, we don't know that.
Oh, damn.
and then
Holy
she looks
shit,
at
my
you
mind
and
just blew up.
But on
Oh!
that was helpful. On a note, let me go back
And he was
and I will
getting
talk
rid
to
of your
him.
family.
Literally.
Let him know what I know though. And then she'll smile and she'll go, let's stay close. Because there's another thing that's following me. So just keep your eyes peeled. Because there was a
And
child
that's how I'm gonna leave it. Oh.
that was, well, let's just say abandoned. And he's found his way back with these guys. Funny enough, he found his way back to his target. And then she leaves.
It's like, that's excellent news. Thank you.
My brain!
What?
Lord drop. And that
Don't.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you don't finish my fight with you.
Yeah, I'm like,
What?
Can you pay attention,
I
sweetheart?
was listening, but there's noises and stuff, and it's really
The ADHD is ADHD.
Yeah, it's really
ADHD,
hard to
babe.
focus and like zero in on one thing.
Okay.
so,
And then there was like gasping, and I was like,
We'll explain after.
yeah, I was going to say we can have a bit of a lore drop in a second
After.
because you guys aren't
We
coming
technically
together.
don't know
So
it yet.
technically you guys don't know what's going on.
Silda,
So it's
you're
fine that you
coming
don't
with
know,
us.
Silda will look at you and be like, what? Do you walk in at this point?
I will walk in,
We'll do
but
that
I
conversation we were speaking.
Yeah, I'm just
I
wondering.
will then assume back to that younger, robust
Yep.
looking man.
Yep.
I'll walk in.
Okay, sweet. So they have a little bit of conversation left. So he'll go, Silda will look at you and go, he'll go, where?
You're gonna come to the caves with us. Wasn't that your goal?
Oh, I would love to go to the caves, but we don't know where they are.
I
We do.
know where they are.
Hold up, and Harm goes, ha ha! I'm sorry! You what?
We figured it out. We're smart.
Silda and
We're the
Harvin.
heroes.
Silda and Harvin make eye contact at this point and goes, yeah, funny. When we pictured you guys all together, we didn't expect you guys to do this well, but...
What are you trying to say?
Well, we didn't think that this would happen as well as it's happened, but
You're
it's
calling
okay.
me stupid.
Can I make an insight
No.
check on that?
Yeah.
And
this is
Josh
the point
in.
where you would probably walk in, right?
You had it. Fucking hell.
And she's making an insight check.
What was the name of
I
that?
hate it all.
I hear everything.
Hella.
Ella.
Hella.
Hello. I'm also a lot today.
19. Harbin looks overjoyed
I jumped from
that you
trees
found
to-
the cave, where Sildar has this little bit of
Hang on a
concern in
second.
his face, but he is also intrigued.
Are you gonna come with us?
Sildar goes, yeah, okay, I'll come.
Okay.
Just let me... I don't really have any of my supplies. Oh, well, if you found Gundrum, you would have found my supplies. Do you have them?
I think so.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, come with us.
To the cart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he'll go, we'll catch up about that later. Harbin goes, my pleasure. Well, if you guys open the caves again, we'll wait to see you then.
He won't come back alive.
And you guys walk out past Vale. Are you-
Bye.
Harbin that I need.
Harbin's left inside the townmaster by itself.
He's the-
You're just there.
I'm going
the
to the
rest of
car.
them leave.
But
so
the
it's
fight
just
is
you and
happening.
Harbin in the room.
It's you and the town
Yeah.
master.
I'm gonna go up to Harbin and I'll be saying, it's quite a little bit of a commotion in this little neck of the woods.
He looks at you and goes, oh,
Welcome to family.
trust me. I know. These guys are fun. I love it.
Yeah, so
Fun, I love it.
I'm just traveling through here, just looking for some supplies. Particularly, I'm doing a hunting expedition.
Oh, great!
And I've gone to the past two stores, and they just haven't had what I've needed.
Oh, useless.
I
I'll have
know.
to get onto them.
I know.
What do you need?
Oil, hunting trap.
I have some oil. And he'll literally rummage through and he'll pull out a couple of vials of oil and give them to you. He goes, there you go.
So
Got them. Hunting traps, however, we don't have a lot of hunting area. We don't really, but anything else that you specifically need? Might be able to see.
maybe some poison
poison.
and some caltrops and.
Well, the poison, you might be able to get from Hella, actually. She tends to stock up on that type of stuff.
And
I don't
whereabouts?
really know why, but
Whereabouts can I find her?
Hella. Oh, she'll be in the Phandelver Miners Exchange, just past the Lion Costa Shield.
Yeah.
In regards to your other things, what did she say?
Caltrops.
Caltrops. You'll rummage around and go, oh yes, here's a couple.
And how many would that be?
Do not taste it, but
Two.
She's falling apart.
Two single caltrops.
Yeah.
put
That's
you next
all he
week,
has.
Chloe.
I hold these two caltrops and I'm like,
He'll look at you and be like, welcome to Phandelver.
you have welcomed me well. Thank you. Are these two caltrops in the house?
Of course.
Thank you.
Well, actually,
Oh,
I mean, if you're wanting to pay me for them, you can happily pay me.
Actually, I've already pocketed them. I'll get.
I mean,
And that oil is for free as well.
now that you're asking, I'll take a gold piece for them.
A gold piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I give him
He'll
one.
go,
Eats it.
it's real. And he
did it.
bites it to make sure it's real, and then pockets it. And he goes,
How much oil did he give him?
he gave you.
like 2 vials.
I would actually say he'd probably give you about 4 vials of poison.
Shit.
So
How big's a vial? It's like 10 minutes.
You had so much faith. Always. Okay, perfect. And then do you walk out to go to Hella, or do you follow these guys? Or do you stay?
Yes, come to the card, please.
Yes, go.
You want to go to the car?
Come to the card so we can leave.
But what would Vale do?
What would they do?
Yeah, what would Vale do?
You don't know
They'll
anything.
be busy.
What would they do?
After seeing that commotion, I feel like I need to go to the cart because after what Hella has told me, so I'm going to go to the cart.
Okay, perfect. You guys, let's go back to the fight.
Oh, fuck.
So
7 minutes.
we're currently at. Back to you. So Zanarthia just had her sleep spell, which didn't work, so it's now back to you.
And after it doesn't work, again for the second time, I'm just gonna stop.
You did it twice already.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
What?
That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna look at my bleeding hand with a bow in it.
A bolt.
Then I'm just gonna look at her and be like, you are so filled with rage, you are hurting the people that love and support you. I understand that we kept a secret from you, but I'm telling you now, and I'm doing it because I love you. We can't control what's happened. We just wanted to keep you safe and protected. Boar told us it was not in our best interest to tell you at the moment and that you would be too fragile, and look at the way that you are acting right now. All I did was try to put you to sleep because I knew that you were acting irrationally, but you have cocked your bow and shot at me and you're aiming to shoot again.
You said I'd be
I will
dead just
forgive
like
you.
my family.
Pardon?
You said I'd be dead just like my family.
Because
There's
you went
no
to go...
going back.
Tell me, did you or did you not just go to leave Phandelver so you could go to the Waybacker Caves that we just discovered where they were to go get revenge on your parents?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that whether you come or
without
not.
the party.
You guys can get there when you get there.
When you're dead, because you will die without everyone there. I'm being honest, and you don't have to like me for it, but we just want you to get there in one piece. We want you to get the revenge that you desperately deserve, but you cannot do it alone, and you know it. Apollo knows it. And
Apollo doesn't have a say.
You can't say anything about Apollo when you told him you would leave him here. Don't even. You can be mad at me and mad at the party all that you want, but we just want to protect you and keep you safe. And if you don't want that from us, we can't force it. But know that you are hurting everyone around you by acting this way. And I'm just going to get off the car and walk away because I need to go heal. I'm just going to walk.
Which direction? Like back down to like the town master's hallway?
I'm going to walk towards the tavern.
Yeah, okay, we'll just
Town
go that way.
master's hall.
So, what do you do while you're on the car as you see Zanarthia walking away?
Well, the officers are asleep, so she can't move the
Yeah, she
car.
can't move the car.
God.
Can I
And Apollo's asleep.
I can, can't I?
Oh, of course. But they're like on the ground now, so that would take some time.
Well, I'm just gonna wake him up. And I'm gonna look at Zanarthia and say, yeah, you walk away like the coward you are.
Do I hear that comment?
You would.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at a second level.
Oh!
Just as a whim.
Alright, you just turn around and you just fire. You see 4 missiles.
Am I looking at them?
You wouldn't be, because you'd be waking up.
You wouldn't, because
I
you
just
just
say-
the power that you
So
are.
I walk away. I said, yeah, walk away like the coward you are.
And then you would turn around and start
Well, I
waking
said
the
that as I
monsters.
was.
Are we coming closer to this?
So you guys would still be at this point having that last little conversation. These guys are probably at this point just about to leave the town master's hall and walk around the corner.
Can I?
So it's all about to link up.
This is seriously, it's
Can
bad.
I use my staff of defense?
No, because you wouldn't suspect it. It's an action. It's not a I couldn't defend myself. But when
Yeah,
you
there was
so
an
quick-
arrow, not magic missiles.
It's the same as a fucking magic missile because
No,
I was
it's
just pulling out
not.
my hand.
No, so you can expend a charge.
Right, we'll see if it hits.
You cast mage armor or shield. That's what you do. So
Got
that
it.
takes an action.
Would my magic missiles not be as fast as that fucking arrow?
No, so it would be your action now, so you would 100% able to take that. So you do your magic missiles
And
and then...
I get to do 4. Wait, hang on.
But
I'm
you
at
see if it
second
hits,
level.
right?
no, magic
So,
missile
1
automatically
d4,
hits.
I get to but I get 4 missiles.
Holy shit, what's happening?
Well, you gotta tell us something. Are we here yet?
Yeah, I'm there, yeah.
To the car.
15.
But hang
In
on.
total,
Yep.
what for?
So much is happening.
Oh, hang on. 15 plus 4, it'll be 19.
So 19 in total. So you take 19 damage as all 4 missiles. And
And
they
then
just...
I'm just gonna turn around and keep. When I cast it, it's like I didn't even look. I knew where it was going, and I just keep walking.
Can I do hell forms? We just going fucking fully
Yeah.
at it.
Do we see this yet?
So you roll for your attack.
Hurry up, guys. Oh my gosh.
You're the one taking the time.
You're an 8.
Are you fucking for real?
What?
That's
You can-
so annoying. I don't do that to you, Laura.
Shit
I'm not the great.
iPad back up.
Oh,
Wait, is
It's an 8.
Q an
that
enemy?
pisses me off,
Q
woman.
an enemy?
Oh,
She can only do it to enemies.
No, she didn't do
she
it.
does it to me all the bloody time.
Only enemies she
Oh,
has
she
to
is going
do it before they reveal what they got.
I'm gonna make a rule. That's fucking banned. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't change your roles.
How many times?
But I wouldn't change your roles.
Hang on.
Well, if you have the
Everybody stop for a second. You got an 8. What? That's plus 2 because you're using a bow, which is 10, plus your dexterity and proficiency, which is 13.
See?
Which is more than her armor class anyway, so it's
Because
still
I have an armor
hits.
class of 12.
So
she
it's-
can
So it
remember.
hits.
So that's why I was like,
Nice.
before you freak out about the dice roll, see
Oh, I
if it
just rolled a
hits.
bloody 17. Ugh.
What were you
Roll
saying?
that.
What is that thing that she's doing?
So because she's got divination magic as a wizard, she can roll 2 d20s every day, and she can change a dice roll with that. She can replace a dice roll with one of those
Yeah,
numbers.
yeah.
So she can replace her own or something else's, but she can only do it twice a day, and she has to roll those numbers at the beginning. So do that.
So
She hit
what
for
do I
8.
add on to it?
So roll your. So that's your 8. That was your actual damage for the bow. Now roll for your hail of thorns damage, which is.
Oh no, I want to kill her.
She's gonna split.
So
I'm
wait,
gonna
was
switch
there
from here.
8 in total that you rolled?
On this one, so.
Yep, plus your 1 for dexterity, so that's 9.
Oh no, I don't want to kill her now. Yeah.
Well, you've already dealt it.
Well, you guys are freaking out about something. So roll a d10.
That's the bigger plum bomb. This guy.
The bigger bomb.
What'd you hit? 10?
Is it a 10?
Is it an out
Or
of
the
20?
9?
No.
So 18 points in damage as you shoot the bow as like an absolute, like you swing it out, you throw it, you fire the bow as you
She's like
get hit in the chest by, like in the back by this arrow. But as you arrow hits, it explodes into this thorn of rain. You take that extra damage, so it's what, 18 in total. Just as
We arrived.
Friella and Elwyn are walking around the corner and they see almost come face to face with Xanathia, and you both take 4 damage from the explosion of thorns as it explodes into both of you. And you-
I know I've just fallen over from that because I now have 8 hit points left.
Holy shit!
So what I'm gonna do after that is I'm essentially
What is
gonna
going
get up
on?
to the cabin and go find Toadlin and ask for a room.
Okay. So Xanathia basically completely ignores you two as she just walks past
Literally.
you and into the tavern.
She's like,
and
"Fuck
the
y'all
two of you
bitches."
in the distance, you see Hugh on the cart trying to wake up the oxes.
Hugh?
She pushed me, Elwyn.
What's
She
going
pushed
on?
me.
What happened?
I got to here. I'm like, what happened?
You would have walked out as you see Xanathia
Let me talk
very
to Hugh.
injured,
You guys,
walking into the tavern.
you guys took my choice away by not telling me about my dad.
What choice?
What choice?
No one told you guys took my
I
choice
didn't
away of
even know
knowing
about
about
it.
my dad.
Wait,
I'm like, there's like no emotion in my eyes. I was like, what?
I'm like, your dad died? Sorry, condolences, Bob.
I thought it was best.
that I'm going to get revenge, and then she used.
I thought it was
Firebolt
best
on me?
if
What did I
You spy something? Was it Firebolt?
do? No, I cast sleep
Magic
on you
missile.
twice.
Yeah,
Work. And
awesome.
after you shot me with a bow, I fucking shot missiles at you.
That's
And
what
then
magic
you-
missiles. And then,
My spells were non-violent until you fucking came
Can
at me.
Can I talk?
and then you use magic missiles, so I.
Is that what inside the dog?
It's mine.
We thought it was best to tell you after, to take you there, so you could ask your questions to the spider and not be filled with rage.
I walk up.
We already
To the
suspected.
To these guys?
War had said
I hear that.
You do.
I'll pipe up and say, I have just had the most interesting conversation with Hella.
Oh!
Wait, what did you say? I
He's
can't.
had an interesting conversation with Hella.
I relay that I had seen the tattoo on her wrist of a spider, and I tell you guys of how I transformed into that drow,
Oh.
and she called me
Vanifar.
Vanifar, and then she told me that he knows he's going to sort you guys out tonight.
What? What do you mean sort us out tonight?
So
What, like coloured M&Ms, like red ones that kids?
I think we'll be extra vigilant tonight.
I'm sorry for keeping it from you, but I thought it was best you weren't filled with rage. You were already so spooked last night.
That's my choice to make, Ellie.
Yeah, but it's also our choice
Wow, now she's fucking
as
funny.
well.
I like
We're
pipe
a
up and
group
come up.
now.
She said I'd be dead like
I already did tell you.
You did? When?
Yeah,
What'd she say?
Vampire.
Hold on!
She said I'd be dead like my family, and it made me see her.
Zen says stupid stuff.
She
Coming from Ella.
also made you kill my boyfriend. I lost my shit. You guys pushed me too far, and I bite my tongue every single time.
I healed him.
But you still didn't.
I did it.
And then when
was
I
so
lose
confused
control, when I lose control, I'm the bad person. But when you guys do it, it's okay, and that's not fair.
Who said you were bad?
Everyone's making it out to be. Like, what I did was wrong, but I felt like I was allowed to do that. She deserved it. And then I'm
Okay.
turning around.
Okay, she deserved it. That was very mean. She has said some mean things.
What?
But the reason why I didn't want to tell you yet or bore is because we didn't want you to be so blind with rage.
Too late for that now, isn't it?
Well, obviously. We wanted you to confront the spider and for him to tell you what he did.
Again, Eleanor, it's too late now.
Well,
I thought you to thank you.
what Vale said, we clearly need to stick together.
Yep. And I think, even though I just saw Zanafia walk off, I think we all need to stick together.
I'll stay out here. You guys will see some.
Oh, come on, don't be stupid.
If the spider is coming tonight, I think you need to be surrounded by friends right now.
Yes,
Bye.
friends.
Doesn't mean anything.
Not when they're dead.
Zen.
She's like in her room listening to it like normal.
Well, how do you think I feel? Zen might be my mother. She fucking abandoned me. My grandmother's not my grandmother. Who the fuck's my dad? Who knows? My goddess has abandoned me. We're all alone.
Just unfortunate, isn't it? I'm done with this conversation.
Well, you're staying inside. Come on.
I shall pass over the room.
So you guys all make your way into the tavern?
Yeah.
Alright.
I've already gone and asked for a room from Colin. I'll be in a room.
Yep.
Crying.
So you all, are you guys doing a long rest? What are you guys doing?
Can
I need a long rest.
me and
guess so.
Krayla
We'll stay there
put
for the night.
the oxes and
Oh yeah,
in a
that's
safe
probably a good idea.
place?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I do know where they go. They do have a place here.
So you take the cart down to Quillian.
Yep.
She answers the door very nicely.
Hello, Quillian.
Her base has actually healed up quite a lot since last time you've
You're
been
looking fabulous.
Thanks.
We're just here to drop off the oxes for the night, if that's alright,
Of
Gia.
course, you know exactly how. You know I'm happy to look after them.
Perfect, thank you.
Well, Silda, we're going tomorrow. Sorry about all that.
Silda's sitting there recording his stuff. He goes, alright.
I'm dead.
No, worries.
So there's like.
Silver was with you for that whole conversation. He's like,
So there's
right
these
then.
guys are a mess.
So,
We're all staying in the same room.
We're all staying in the same room.
Yeah. If the spider's coming for us tonight,
We're in a building full. Well, we would be staying in a building full of people.
yeah, but we don't know who he is. That we've already seen shape changes.
I'm not with you guys.
Why don't we
Yeah,
just
we're not
You
currently-
are with us.
No, we're dropping off the officers.
Oh. That's right, I'm not with these.
Silver
I'm
kind of
with
looks
you.
at you guys and goes, look, if it helps, what if we take it in shifts to keep an eye out? But I do agree with you. I think we should stay in the same room. If you've been told that the spider's coming for you tonight, he might be deterred if we are all together. He may push it off to tomorrow night though, so I don't know if I would risk it.
But by the time we get to Wayback Cape, we'll be there before night. Right? With that distance, I should.
Well, if you show Silver the map,
Yeah.
he'll go, that's going to take us like 2 hours to get there.
Yeah.
If that.
Oh,
But since you were trying to kill Xanathia, we kind of have to rest now.
Trying to teach her a lesson.
Well, she learned
The
it.
19-year-old
Do you
dragon
feel better?
teaches the 45-year-old elf of lesson.
Do you feel better?
I do actually.
Well then,
oh.
I want you guys to start treating me like an adult. Give me my space. Stop invading. Stop being like ruining my privacy, and start treating me like an adult.
oh, how do we not treat you like an
When
adult?
Zen banged on my door, when I was having my private time.
onto this.
That's Zen. You need to speak to Zen.
I will, but you both tag teamed on me and that wasn't fair.
What did
And
I do?
More than that information. Elowen killed my boyfriend.
I healed him and already apologized for that. Can we move the photo on?
She was supposed to move on.
I'll
I already.
kill someone that you love and then bring them back.
I don't
and
love
then be like,
anyone.
Sorry.
So,
That's all.
Good luck with that.
Sildar will, at this point, he will say,
He's retiring for the night. He's like, yeah.
He's like, these
he will
people are
say, look,
mess.
if we need to rest, can I make a suggestion? It's about 1 o'clock. What if we rest up? And if you're afraid of the spider coming tonight, what if we go to the caves at night?
Oh.
And he potentially may not be there.
True.
But he's out looking for you, and you're in there looking for him.
I've just been told he always knows exactly where we are.
Well, if that's the case, then there's no worries about resting here and there or anywhere. You may as well rest up now, and we'll go later tonight.
Can I get an insight check on him for that?
You can.
At this point, are we heading back to the tavern?
You're in the tavern.
Oh,
I'm
teleport.
crying. Like, I'm
Can-
actually
can we
so
hear
And the
exhausted.
reason
It's
why
out of my
I will
hands.
say
You two
it's
would be walking into the tavern at this point.
And I feel like the reason why Ellen's making so many, like, she doesn't trust anyone
Yeah.
anymore.
We're back.
Insight check. That is 13.
So you see, he is telling the truth. He's like quite concerned. He's worried about it, the spider coming at night. So he's like, well, if we're all worried about that, it's about 1 o'clock now. So
Alright.
if we have a long rest, we can wait. Like even if you have just the bare minimum of a long rest, which is 6 hours. So
Okay.
it's supposed to be 8 hours, but there's 2 hours of like
Alright, what do we think
actual
of that?
downtime activities you can do. So if you have a 6 hour long rest, just the rest.
What do we think? Do we travel at night?
If
Well,
We've just walked back in. We're like, so what's the plan?
We're
Yes.
all in a room, can we say?
If you guys, no, you guys are all in the tavern at the moment.
Yeah, but can we say we got a room?
Yeah.
And sit in there and just talking before
Yeah,
we rest?
Tazman gives you room. He ushers you up. He goes, yeah, that's fine. You guys know what to do.
Well, we're in the room, and
Are
I.
you in the same room as Anavia? Do you find her, or do you go into a separate room?
We'll find Zen's room and we'll all go in there.
Okay, so everyone just
Oh, you
open.
won't just go in there because it's fucking locked.
So you go to open the door and boom.
I cast fireball!
Oh,
Is it locked? Is it Zanafia?
It's locked and you can hear me crying.
I smashed the door and open it.
tell her boyfriend.
Can I make like a strength check and like twist the door handle and just fucking slide it
Well,
open.
even before she does that, I'll just lockpick the door.
Sure.
Ah.
You pull out your
Well,
lockpick.
surely you're not just going to try and break in.
Yeah.
Surely we are.
I already acquired your
I
house.
think she's pretty, not to metagame, but I think she's pretty on edge at the moment. That might be the wrong move.
Oh well.
That was my
So
survival.
you unlock the door and you
Careful,
push it
micro
open a
missile.
little bit. You can see her
I-
on
I-
the bed flying.
And I'll be like, it's the veil.
Knock knock, it's the veil.
It's the
What do
veil.
you want?
We went to come talk.
We need to
Open the
have.
fucking door.
We need to have a.
No, you did open the door.
Oh, it's open.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
open a little
I thought it
bit.
was the one.
Okay, we all come in.
No.
Oh my gosh, guys, let him talk. Let me
Zanafia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zanafia, I think we need to have a group discussion.
I think
About-
we need to fucking sleep because I'm on the brink of death.
It's to do with
Yes.
sleep.
I think we need to be very cautious because I've just told everyone that Hella is a spy for the spider.
Why
She's stung.
And she is told, or she knows that the spider's going to come and take care of us tonight. Alright?
Okay.
So, everyone thinks that leaving in the middle of the night is a good idea. But, if Hella is a spy in the town, she could easily tell someone, or maybe someone else within the town, that we are leaving. So,
I think we need to take her out.
Oh. I don't think we should.
I can potentially do that tonight.
I can't hear James.
I can do that tonight.
Okay, you can do that tonight, but can I sleep, please? Because I'm in pain, and as you can hear me crying.
Okay.
Let's rest and we'll leave in the middle of the night.
Who wants to come with me and kill Hella?
We need to rest, Bale.
I can
Yeah?
Right.
Me and Hugh?
Should we should we rest?
And you thought we would get to the cave.
I really want to get to these
So,
fucking caves, eh?
you guys start your rest. You guys kind of
Not my
have
fault,
this
you decided to act
idea,
out.
this plan to go out and take Hella out.
Mhm.
So you two leave the room. Do you, or what are you guys doing?
Well, me and Hugh? I'm like, alright, Hugh. This is what?
Oh, separate the party at night when he's attacking
It's not
tonight.
night. Is it?
No, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon
I'm like,
at the moment.
alright, Hugh, this is what I'm thinking. Alright? I will bring you to Hella, and I will say that I have brought you under the guise as an offering, or just being complacent, here's Hugh. Alright, I'll get close to Hugh, I'll get close to Hella, and that's when I'll grab a knife. And then we can start getting some information, or if she struggles, I'll just slit her throat.
Oh.
Okay, perfect. So do you guys make your way to go do that?
No, I don't know.
You wanna
Right
do it?
now or tonight?
Do you want to do that or tonight?
I'm following your lead.
Oh.
You're the only one.
I hope you guys are out of my room at this point.
These two
Right.
are. The rest of them.
Do you want some information on the spider?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you guys go now?
How do you decide?
What was the time elapsed from?
So at the moment it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. How long was it? Was it like 20, 30 minutes since I had just spoken to her?
Probably, yeah, about 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll wait about an hour or two. Or what time does it usually get dark?
About 6 o'clock.
Right. How about at 6 o'clock we go
Yep.
to Hella's house?
So, this is where it gets interesting. If you guys want to do that, if you guys want to have a long rest now, that'll take you, if you want to use the 6 hours, that'll take you till 7 o'clock.
It'll take me to 4 though. I mean, it'll take me to 5 o'clock.
Yeah. So it'll take you guys till 7 o'clock to long rest if you use this full 6 hours. Because the extra 2 hours of the 8-hour period is for downtime activities like setup, pack down camp, all that type of stuff.
Well, why don't we do it at 7 o'clock?
You can do that?
Yeah.
before you go to the caves? Is that what your goal
What
is?
time does
or-
that place shut, do we know?
Her place shuts at 6, so she won't be at her place.
Camera guard.
That's right.
Battery exhausted.
So yeah.
You got 3 minutes on that.
I think we. I don't know. Fuck.
So, while you guys have a think, while you guys have your rest, there's a plan that brews, and there's an air of concern in the air and an air of tension. That's where we're going to leave today's session,
Oh,
and we'll pick up in a fortnight.
Oh my god.
So,
Fucking forever. I didn't shit.
so that's where we're going to leave it.